Just making sure everything's okay.
I am refreshing my YouTube. It'll show up eventually.
I got it. Okay. Okay. I think that's is that everybody? Are we all ready here?
Hello? Hello?
There we go. We got Regan here.
Hey, Raygun. YouTube hasn't even told me you're streaming yet. Or
We'll
I'm
give it a
streaming.
minute, maybe.
We're streaming? Maybe.
I am streaming.
I think this is why they call it PC Master Race and they call us console peasants.
Hmm.
There we go.
Okay, got Yamato. That's good. She's watching her own stream. Copy link. There we go. Okay. 5 people watching, so we got.
All right.
There we go.
I'm one of them, I think.
Yeah, myself, of course, because I need to check this thing. Alright, so should we start going on and discussing the, what do you call it? Let's see. Right, so as Yamato wanted to do. Oops, sorry, no, sorry, getting there. Teething problems.
Yep, this is our first time. Uh-oh. There we go.
So you wanted to discuss what we're drinking with Yamato. Yeah? I do remember you, buddy. Okay, so, what are you drinking, Celestial?
What am I drinking? I am drinking Bird Dog Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey today. I won't be drinking constantly throughout the stream, but I have a little challenge for myself that I'll discuss in a bit after we're done with this part.
Alright. I was going to drink some tea, but I drank my tea already because I like tea. So, yes, I was very, very informative there. I completely did this on accident, you know. So yeah, that was, yeah, great in that one. So, Yamato, you wanted to do this thing on the drinking thing? Who's drinking? So what are you drinking today? The question is, are we going to hear Yamato speak, or is it going to be messages? He's been a bit under the weather recently, so I understand that it's not the case. So she has a glass of Castello Diablo. Is that, how do you say that now, Celeste?
For our viewers that can check Discord and watch the stream at the same time, I've just put a photo of what I'm drinking up in the general chat of the Discord.
Yes. I need to put a link in the Discord as well. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so Castillo Diablo is what Yamato is deciding to go for the drink here. And we might start on discussing the topics. What do you think?
I think that might be a good idea.
Until that point, so pick a ship. Let's go for Legendary Formats. Big idea. I've not used my Yamato in ages.
Starting off easy.
Easy for me. Yes, exactly, Hive. Tea is the only thing anyone should be drinking. 100%. It's the British thing to do. Yeah. Beautiful. 100% agree. Can't agree more.
The best thing you can do with tea is throw it into Boston Harbor.
Oh, really? Okay then. Alright, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Well, we're not really doing this for the games, but, might as well. I don't know the delay in this thing yet. Let me just check on the delay. Grape soda would be nice. Some potato juice. Oh, that's very good. That's the next time there, Callisto. Some vodka.
Yes, I think next time. Maybe I'll get some Vladimir or Kamchatka, the finest of bottom shelf vodkas.
Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first topic we wanted to discuss here is commander builds, PC and Legends, and the differences between them. What do you think are better? So, unfortunately for myself, I haven't played World of Warship's PC. I believe you two have, though.
Yes, I definitely have, and I'm 99% sure Miss Yamato has played more PC than I have.
hmm Now, it's
I have,
based off a point difference. You have points in the commander specking, and you can have any
well,
skill you want. Is it?
yeah, one of the biggest differences is all the experience earned. Well, most of the experience earned is per captain. And I actually disagree with Miss Yamato.
Yeah, well, Miss Yamato says here the PC captain system is so much better. I think I've looked at the PC captain build as a result of this, and I think the Legends commander build is better. You have a lot more adaptability. If you want to change your commander about, you can. But I do agree that you can spec every commander and every ship, which is kind of fair, you know?
Yes, I think that you can. It's it's really weird the way I'm going to describe this, but I'll try my best. The PC commander system allows you far more customization and experimenting with different builds on different ships than Legends could
Yeah.
ever do.
So Yamato says
But
there we could have they have a commander system pair. They have a commander pair each ship, not
yeah,
for each ship type or the assigned commander there.
so you have more commanders, and most of the commander experience is earned by the individual commanders, not as a giant, pool that you upgrade them
hmm But
for all your ships at
if you
once.
level up one commander in Legends, you're essentially leveling up 5, maybe 6 different ships. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
Potentially more if you're using it as an inspiration. If you level up one commander on PC, that's you're only benefiting one ship from that.
I think the inspiration system is a very good compromise
It's a
of
very good
allowing
compromise.
for max customization while allowing for max utility and ease of use, I guess.
hmm I don't see anyone I know in this games here. At least nobody in here. I think the console system is better, I agree. PC you'll need Commander XP, no messing around for promotion orders, etc., etc., Yamato says there. Hopefully Yamato will get a knife
Uh,
next week, I'll tell you that. But until this time, I'm just going to have to repeat what she says on the message boards. But yeah, I think the Legend system's better, because you have a lot of options. And you can, well, you don't have as many options, yes, but in a way that it's limiting, it also gives you more at the same time. You know? You know what I mean?
I
Because
do. Yeah.
yeah, you get more bang for all these promotion orders and commander XP you put into these ships. And if you're leveling this one ship up, well, that's nice. That's a nice start to the game.
Oh, that damage on the Yamato?
Yeah, that was 37,000.
Do I
Oh,
still
I
sound
miss.
echoey, Josh? Oh,
Says
there is
Nick.
an echo. I can hear myself.
You want to
Oh,
turn that down?
well, it's not me. I
Is it
have
me?
all mine muted. I think it's you, yeah.
How's that? Is that any better?
Let's see. Can I hear myself? No, I think that fixed it.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. So there we go. Yeah, I think the commander system is better on Legends because you have a lot more adaptability. If you level up as one commander, you've got a lot. Ooh, you've got a lot more options to. Who's he going for? I think he's going for Missy. Ooh, just chip damage. Beautiful. Yes, but yeah, I think you have a lot more options. Though, saying that, I would really like to have every single nation get every single skill. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think, well, they can use that as a balancing factor, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, also, as Yamta says, the commander system's going to need a big rework when carriers come.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong on that. None of these skills really apply.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think there'll be new commander carriers. That's, I think, will be the case. But anyway, that moves on to the next point. EOP. Very controversial subject. You know? Also,
Yes, that
yeah,
is one
yeah,
of the
yeah.
most powerful legendary skills out there.
Oh yeah, EOP's crazy. Yeah, as I'm saying, as Hive said, not really, they'll just add carrier commanders. You know? That's I think, as well. I don't think it'd be a big problem. But yeah, EOP, man. EOP is terrifyingly strong. That's a Yamcha there. Be careful with that guy. Yeah, no, EOP is terrifyingly strong because the fact that you can ignore the armor of these tanky battleships who are meant to be able to take these hits is incredibly powerful. It just means no matter what ship you are, you're not safe. There's no counterplay to that besides not get spotted or simply use island cover, which for some
It's
ships is
really
not always the case. You can't always do that.
well. I think there were
Oh my
some ships
god,
that needed it.
I just wasted that. I would argue the British, American, got there eventually. The American light cruisers didn't need it. The Cleveland, for example, it just popped up on my screen. That's why I'm thinking about it. He does not. I don't think it needs that. The fire rate and the shell output, shall I say, the 5 second reload is insane enough. You could do some seriously good damage with the Cleveland, and with the AP is wonderful. The HE is great for setting fires and killing destroyers. The balancing factor of the Cleveland is it can't always pen you. That and the range it struggles to hit things. Okay, we need to
Yeah,
push a little bit here.
with EOP, it's just
With
too
EOP,
powerful.
you can do everything you want. Doesn't matter what you have loaded, you can do damage. Because the AP on the Cleveland isn't anything to laugh at either.
No, no, it's American AP.
Well, it's not heavy. Yeah, it's got that short fuse as well, which is oh wow, that was a disappointing shot. But yeah, it's got that short fuse AP, which is very good. It means it can pen everything at once without having to bother for overpens. And it's
Yeah,
quite surprisingly effective at range as well. Come on, Yamato. Come here, Mr. Iron Weasel. I want to find your citadel. Come here. Give me it. Ah, not down. Alright, okay, I'm gonna let Yamato and that lightning. Maybe that lightning Jean Bart can deal with that Yamato. Maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the fight on Alpha here. Oh, Yamato's having some connection issues. Let's
yeah. I
see.
think she said she was on 4G
She's
earlier.
on 4G. Oof. But yeah, EOP is for things like the Cleveland. It means you can paint the 32 millimeters of armor because it has that 30% penetration buff. And I believe Yamato said to me as well, on PC it's 20% with a half reduction of fire chance. You know, so that's an interesting. It's interesting that the PC version already has this in place in order for balancing issues, and this we don't have that problem. We don't have that.
No, so the question is, are they doing that for some reason in the future, or do they think that it wasn't powerful enough in
Maybe they're testing
PC,
the
maybe?
waters? They could be testing the waters, because people don't use EOP as much as they do with the... This will be interesting. I'm gonna go for the Cleveland, in the hope I get a Citadel, or just a penetration, maybe. But, oh, he beats himself. Okay, 3 overpens and 1 penetration. I'm not particularly annoyed at that, though.
Their Yamatos are dead, right?
Yes, just I was in a Cleveland, so you have a very, very high chance of losing.
Well, they do have their most powerful ship from the game still alive.
Yes. So also, as well, I believe the developers said that other nations don't need EOP. And I'd say every nation needs it, except maybe the French, but even the French could use it.
Oh, I wouldn't touch EOP with a Japanese cruiser, even if they
Well,
had
I
it.
would touch EOP with a Japanese destroyer.
True.
Oh my god, why did I...
I Citadel the Iowa.
I don't like you, Celeste. You made me waste my shot.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've known that for a while now.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna run into you anyway. It's my pain. Pain and suffering. While I desperately try on Citadel Cleveland. I say on ships more than 150 millimeter needs EOP. That's what Yamato says.
Yeah. Yeah, the
The thing about
203s can pen fine.
the Tail 3s are penning fine. You don't really need the EOP. I believe Yamato had a situation where the EOP was penning because of the... Oh, what's I would do? Because someone's running a Wichita with the EOP, and because of that, they're penning the nose and everything you want to pen.
Yeah, but they have the 150 millimeter guns.
No, the 203 for the... It's 203, I believe, for the Wichita.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, Mogami, you got Citadel in Mogami by high explosive because of the EOP.
What?
That's what happened. Yeah, that's what Yamato was telling me about. I remember that one.
That Cleveland player is not bad.
Ah, I love Alaska players. Give me buddy. She lost 80% of her health points. I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping it wasn't a Citadel, but it could have been. Oh, Celeste's stealing my kills again. This is weird.
Mm-hmm. Aha, the tables have turned. I've figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
How to counter you.
Let's hope you never do it again. Alright, come on, Cleveland. Come on. Ah. Alright, we got an Iowa here, though. I'm gonna have to keep accelerating here to avoid... Oh no, he went for the ram. And that was game. Alright, that was quick.
See you, Franco. Good luck.
See you later, buddy. Alright, nice opening salvo. You can tell certain people were targeted more so than others. I'm looking at you, fireproof, and then just Celestial in the back.
Shut up. I'm a cruiser. You guys are battleships. I don't want to hear it.
You're a battleship, mate. You can ask Kai. That's a battleship. If you say that's the cruiser, you're disrespecting him.
Listen, I understand that you have to play it like a battleship, but it is not one.
Okay, alright. What tier do you want you guys want me to play, if anything at all?
Yeah, what do you want to see in the background while we talk, guys?
Anything you want. I'm not too fussed. It's a battle cruiser, Yamato says. So yeah, there we go. This is a Maggie, you know?
I don't know. The U.S. Navy insists it's a large cruiser.
I'm pretty sure they changed it to battle cruiser and large cruiser. They changed it numerous times. The actual alteration of it.
Yeah, well, throughout the design process, yeah, they've called it battle cruiser, heavy cruiser, super cruiser, large cruiser. It was called all kinds of stuff.
Speaking of heavy cruisers, I guess I might let's say battle cruiser. We could do a tier 7. Go down in tiers maybe. If no one else has any suggestions,
Nothing from the chat. We could do a meme division. You guys want to do like a Nelson division?
I'm kind of itching to play the Amagi, to be honest.
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of.
Are we going to have another Amagi off?
We could
Yeah,
have
that
an
makes
Amagi off.
sense. A morale issue. Miss Y
What's it
says
now say?
that they decided against battle cruiser because battle cruisers had like a bad connotation because of the hood and all the battle cruisers exploding at the Battle of Jutland, etc.
New Orleans, Josh says. Alright, I'll go
I
switch to
can play the New Orleans.
Oh, alright, okay then. I
Unless
bet I
you,
can beat you New Orleans.
okay, we'll have a New Orleans off.
See, I'm not running
And by the
EOP in
way,
this thing. I'd run refill
he,
station at this point.
I'm actually running. I'm Einstein. He doesn't even have it.
You're running Einstein. Well, we don't need it for the New
Einstein.
Orleans anyway.
Nope.
Alright, this is a weird game, but let's give it a go. I like playing ultra
This is
aggressive in this thing. I love the AP in the New Orleans.
this is certainly a DPM division.
I mean, not really. Our reloads are all pretty shit. Excuse my French. But yeah, so what ships do you use AOP on? Just to get back on topic there.
Oh,
The
basic.
German secondaries, the lower caliber ones, could definitely use AOP for the penning. The
Yeah. Do
150s
they?
can pen because they've got that quarter penetration rule. So
Mhm.
you get the caliber and you divide it by 4, and that's how much the German HE can pen. Okay? Because they've improved penetration. But what everyone seems to fail to notice is that a lot of the German secondaries are only 112, I believe. I mean, Yamato, I believe you know, you can correct me in this when you have a chance. But the
What?
German battleship secondaries, particularly the Bismarck, for example,
Oh yeah,
what's the
it's
caliber?
the 122s
Is it
and
122? The 150s can
157s. I
pen.
think are the
The
yeah
157s can pen. They don't need DOP.
yeah
But the
yeah.
122s, I believe.
I think it's 122s on secondaries of the Bismarck.
The
Most of
lower
them.
caliber, we can check after this game, I just to remind
Yeah.
myself. But those can those struggle to pen much, even with the quarter caliber rule. And that could definitely use AOP. You could definitely use AOP on German secondaries for battleships. The
Yeah, I
cruisers
think
don't
that
need
would
it,
be a
but that would
no.
be something nice to have. So that would be a reason for having the Germans to have AOP. The Japanese, if the Japanese gunboats come out, you know, Japanese gunboat destroyers.
Hmm.
Wait, I've just looked at the map here. Only one destroyer, and it's a terrible.
Oh.
So cap control is going to be up to us, sadly.
Okay.
That's
Who
going to
do
be
I have
interesting.
with me? I have you with me, unfortunately. I mean,
You're
fortunately, I have you
behind
with
me
me.
as normal.
It's normal. I have an island. I'm making my waifu right now.
I don't know what ship you're playing. It's not an Orleans though. 105. There we go.
Ah.
Perfect. Bismarck's got 150 millimeters and 105 secondaries. The 105 millimeter secondaries could use the EOP. The 150s don't need it. But that's a reason for the Germans alone to have the EOP skill. That would be nice. Plus, it would mean that the what is this? Oh, there's an old in there. I do not want to fight it. Oh, this is becoming more dangerous by the minute.
Yeah, that's why I'm back here behind the island.
Well, if I had support, maybe, but my whole
You
team's
have
behind me.
support. I'm shooting the Nagato.
Oh,
I mean,
buddy.
ish.
It's not the Nagato I'm worried about. I am worried about the Nagato, but oh, there we go. Nice, this is gonna be rough. But yes, the Germans could use it for the secondaries. Japanese could use it for their gunboat destroyers because they have 100 millimeter guns or something like that. Yamato, again, you can confirm this. Those destroyers struggle to pen anything. 100 millimeter guns, yeah, yeah, exactly. Get yourself now. Okay.
I mean, they're good guns.
Yeah, because the gunboat destroyers, when they come out, hopefully soon, those struggle to penetrate, even other same tier destroyers. So they will definitely need the OP.
I've yet to see EOP on anything but cruiser captains, though.
Well, the Japanese might get something.
Would they get a gunboat destroyer captain, or don't they already have one? Isn't
Kirita's the gunboat destroyer captain?
Yeah.
Oof, I'm getting absolutely hammered right now. That Odin's tearing me a new one.
Alright, I'll come up. If you want to run, I'll see if I can...
It's too late now. I'm just going to get the...
I'll wiggle my butt.
I messed up the 3G with 2 Citadels 18k, but it's not going to lead to too much. I need to run here. I've lost too much stuff.
You Citadel
the Odin. I did it in my Prince Legan the other day as well. It's surprisingly weird. It's very weird Citadels. Oh, I so want to shoot right now. The temptation is insane. This is why I have Mikawa on my builds, by the way. Aha! I'm actually behind Callisto. What is this?
I told you I was going to come out here and wiggle my butt.
As soon as I fire, I get spotted and detected. And targeted.
So consider this me wiggling my butt for you to try and...
Oh, this is rough. I'm risking life and limb to save you, buddy.
I'm fine.
I think it's because I was getting hit by an Odin. It was pretty darn rough.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, there, buddy. Go down. So yeah, as I was saying, the Germans could use it. The Japanese gunboats, destroyers could use it. Oh, there we go. Can you get better than that? And, oh goodness, what is this? What's the other nations now? I've completely forgotten.
Russian?
Russians don't need it. Actually, yeah, they do need it, they already have it. Callisto's doing his best to steal my kills right now.
I am. Got one of them.
Oh, no. Oh wow, we're getting the Nagato there? This is nice. How are you still survive? How are you still alive? What is this?
Right?
I mean, I'm trying, but... How are you timing that?
Oh, there they go. Finally got me.
He's got 16-inch guns. He just go right through your nose.
I know, but if you're wiggling, you can, you know, hopefully bait a shot. I wish it was running away. Unfortunately, I didn't turn when I should have.
Alright, come on, buddy.
Let it not be said that I don't do my fair share of tanking.
You did that time, yeah. I mean, bear in mind, look at my health. Yeah, you don't mind me. I'm sitting pretty, I'm fine.
280 more hit points than you need.
Yeah, 280 more than I need, exactly. But yeah, so, what was I saying again? I was talking about the
nations that don't
nations
need EOP.
Oh,
I just remembered something. The drinking game that I said I was going to play.
Oh, you said you're going to play one?
Yes, I did. I didn't say what it was earlier. So for the probably one actual person we have in chat that's not us, every time I die, I'll be taking a shot of this bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Out of a wonderful Han Solo
But you
shot
do that all the
glass.
time, though. You're just gonna be drunk as anything. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant
Yeah,
plan of
why
yours.
do you think I agreed to do the live stream?
Ha ha ha! I'll knock you out, buddy. Just you wait.
My wife doesn't give me permission to get drunk for no reason, so I have to have an excuse.
Oh, I wish I had AP loaded. Ah!
Ooh, oh, that has a bite. No, that's a smooth finish. I like
Oh,
that.
I'm happy I have HP loaded. Hey, hey! Yeah, that's all. It's just brawling the shit out of that Odin. And now I switched to
She
wish I had
citadeled
HP.
him once, and she's back for more.
Hey, what's up, Retro?
Hey, Retro. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate the support. You just missed us basically talking about EOP and how it would be interesting to see on different...
Yeah, the Germans could use it on their battleships, the secondaries in particular. Japanese could use it on their Japanese destroyers, the gunboats. Oh my god, he's just waiting for me. Look at him. My god, he's just waiting for me. He's still burning me, which is always nice.
So kind of on topic, just a slight deviation rabbit trail. How soon do you think before we get some sort of rework of how secondaries work? I don't know what to call it, just an adjustment.
The secondary work, it needs to be done very carefully because they need to make sure it's not too powerful. You know, because as they've mentioned before, I said that. What is he doing? Question is, after he fires, maybe I'll take a cheeky shot in. Can I outrun him? No. Oh no. This is there. Sorry, you continue what you're saying. You continue what you're saying.
Oh well, I think that. Oh shit! One shot of whiskey now. I'm already lost. Doesn't take much for me. This is what happens when you get old, guys. Don't get old. What was I talking about?
You're talking about goodness now.
Secondaries, the secondary work. Yeah. Because you have to be careful that you don't want the game to be. You don't want to have a build where you don't have to be able to shoot the guns well in order to be successful. Like you don't want someone to be able to autopilot and get.
But the thing about that is you have to take risk. Say even with a Bismarck, exposing yourself and all that does involve a little bit of risk. You know,
it does.
And the secondaries should be potent at range. Not range, sorry. Should be potent at closer ranges. They should get more and more effective. There should be a deterrent for people YOLO rushing.
Well, you know what? That's something that I wish we had a training room to test out because I have a feeling that people don't underestimate how devastating secondaries can be to a destroyer at like 5 kilometers.
It's not though. At current state, it's not that devastating. The only reason you die to a secondaries in a destroyer is if you're in extremely low health and 1 or 2 actually hit. And
Well, you forget
I'm talking about a Bismarck, maybe, you know.
Right, but they also knock out your engine. They knock out your torpedoes.
I mean,
they
it's
knock out your
occasionally.
steering.
It's just like any random shot. You know? It's not very it's not guaranteed to do damage, which is something
Miss
that should be
Yamato
a
was
scary-
saying. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here so I can read the full thing. So give me a moment. Here, there he is. She says, talking about risk. She hopes CVs aren't how they are like they are on PC, where they're just a static baby that needs to be protected, like they're defenseless.
Well, I mean, CVs have the planes, but that's a different topic right now. Let's focus on what we're actually talking about for now. Because CVs are a whole different kettle of fish. I'd rather not start on just yet.
Oh, you're not wrong. Actually, Miss Yamato, would you mind typing in the stream chat, or is that too much of a load on your 4G?
Yeah, that would be better.
Hey, Raygun. Thanks for lurking. I think we're all dead, actually.
Yes, we are all dead, but Fortunately enough, I'm just going to check to see if this was a win. It looks like this is a win. Which is nice. I did 54,000. Respectable. Not a great amount.
What
But...
what did you want to look at on the Bismarck? Because I remembered you want to check
Oh
something. And I
yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Bismarck.
See, between the two of us, we have a functioning brain, Monk.
I mean, maybe. It's a very strong maybe.
Strong possible, if you've
It's
ever
a strong
played Spades
possibility,
before.
yeah. As you see, look at the Bismarck here. It's got 16 105mm guns. Okay? It has 12 150s. So, these 105mm guns won't be able to pen the stuff you want to pen, but the 150s will.
They can pen 26 millimeters, I think, the 105s.
Let me just check for you real quick.
26.2, I think it is, or something like that. 26.3, maybe.
Yes, so 150 divided by 4 is 37, so the 150s can pen everything they want to pen. The 105s, though, can only pen 26.2, so they can't pen Nose at Baltimore, for example. So the Germans could definitely use AOP. The French have secondaries as well. Excuse me. But the secondaries in the French are, again, 100mm, even smaller. Okay? And look at the difference there. This is Jean Bart looking at 9 152s and 24 100mm guns. So they could definitely use AOP as well. A lot of ships could use secondaries.
Well,
Secondary
wait a
EOP
minute. Would
buff.
it make a difference? Because it's normally 1/6 for pen, right?
It's normally 1/6. Let's see, actually. 100. You divide by 6, you get 60mm of penning, right?
Yep, and then you
Plus
get a
the
bonus
30%.
35. Yeah.
That's 21. I mean,
Does that actually make a difference? What's the superstructure on tier whatever tier 7 battleship? That's like not German
superstructure.
because that's aluminum
At least for
foil.
the Jean Bar, it's 32 everywhere.
So you're still going to shatter the superstructure even with the IFHE, and then on the targets you can pen, you're going to do less damage.
Yes. So maybe not. But I don't mean.
Maybe only on the German secondaries. But that
German secondaries could use it.
Would that make the German secondaries actually viable because they're the ones that are supposed to be that's their kind of gimmick for the line, especially for the Bismarck? Would that make them good enough that they're viable, if that makes sense, on Germans?
What's this? Auntie, today I sunk you, monk. Oh, that's good to know, buddy. I hope to sink you as well, maybe.
Hi, Jan.
Maybe.
How you doing? Welcome.
What tier do you guys wanted to play? If not... Yeah. They're focusing destroyers. The secondaries are secondary, obviously, as the term goes. So yeah, we really should focus on something like that. They really should be able to pen at least destroyers, and I don't know if the 100mm guns can do that. You know, and what's the plating on certain destroyers? That's the real question, actually. Tier 7 destroyers. Let me just quickly check here.
I believe it's. Oh, it might be
20 millimeters. 20 millimeters.
There you go.
There we go. So there we go. IFHE,
You're
pen
right.
the
It would
destroyers.
make a difference there.
So it would make a difference. Oh, that's good. I was in the mass.
And I'm willing to bet that the 152 millimeter secondaries on the
Actually, no, I'm gonna jump on. Let's do the Imagi.
French battleships. I think they'll.
I mean, the Imagi could use it as well. The Imagi has AP secondaries, and the HE ones are 127. So again, it could be used, but it makes a case for almost every class, every nation. The only thing I'd struggle to find, at least, is the British. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the British would do, because let me look at the secondaries on this thing. 134, that's a very weird number.
Well, they obviously wouldn't use it on their cruisers, of course.
No, but they have superior HE pen. I don't know the rule for the British, though. That's the question.
No, I'm good, Jan. Thanks for showing up. If you have any questions for us or anything, feel free to
Yeah, this is the discussion. This is a
pop
discussion of
up in the
stream.
chat.
We're
Yeah,
trying to talk about these issues and see what's going on with the world of World of Warships Legends and
we'd love to know what the
put our
player
thoughts
base
out.
thinks.
Yes, definitely. See what's going on, have these discussions, and hopefully we'll have a good time listening in and see what's going on. Occasionally we'll hop into a game, but it's not the primary focus for now. Speaking of which, Yamato, if you're up for it, you can pick a tier 7, and we can start a game while we're talking about this. So yeah, I think second EOP could definitely be used on every nation. Definitely. The only thing I'd struggle with is oops, sorry. Should I do a countdown? I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. But yeah,
If you'd like to try for a more accurate countdown,
well, I could
what
do
I
the
found
count.
works.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that Miss Yamato could go down in chat, and while you're watching on the stream, you press it when you see her go.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll need to do it next time.
Yeah,
I'll do it next
yeah.
time, definitely.
The Hivehound actually introduced me to that method. He asked me to do it, and it worked really well.
Oh no, that works then. That's good to know. But yeah, EOP could be used in all nations, definitely.
Yeah, I
should
think
we
so.
should we stay on go on to move on to legendary skills? Top
Yeah,
three
I think we can.
legendary
Do you have
skills.
anything else to say about EOP, Miss Yamato?
Oh, we could
You
talk about
can't.
particular balance factors of it.
Could. You can't play in 5 days. What does that mean?
I think he's busy for 5 days. That's what he's talking about, maybe.
Oh, I gotcha.
EOP is necessary for all nations, but it's broken with the 203s. I could honestly agree. I haven't experienced it, but it could be the case. EOP could be limited to lower caliber guns. That does look a nice camo.
Guns with calibers below 160, probably, I would
Something
say.
along those lines. It could be.
I don't know what the actual number is of the top of the light
Yeah,
cruiser
they could limit the
branch.
gun
I think
tier. That's something they could do. I still think they should half a fire chance, just straight half it, instead of like 2%, which is nothing.
I agree. I think it needs to have a severe fire chance penalty.
Alright, let's see. Synop's supposed to be
That's
inaccurate 17 kilometers away, but unfortunately I am getting him broadside here. Okay. I did 13k to him, he bounced off me. That's always good. That's an Edinburgh bra.
Edinburgh, brah.
See, decisions. We'll go for the Edinburgh bra. I know the things can be broadside, but so is the Edinburgh. Oh yes.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
That did hurt indeed. Did the Yamagi get buffed? I never Citadel anymore. The Yamagi did get an accuracy buff, which is sorely needed, I'm going to tell you that off the bat. Because before, this thing was so unreliable. It's a bit more reliable now, I'd say, but... I mean, look at that. What was that?
It was disgusting is what it was.
That was upsetting. This whole stream I've been having my kills stolen from me pretty horrifically so far. It's not even, the stream's not even
Yeah, I've
old.
kind of been a jerk.
It's okay. We all know it is. It's natural for you.
It really is. It's the natural state of being. I can't help but be crotchety.
Crotchety. Really? Right, let's try this. Yeah, I was gonna go for the New Orleans here. I'm just gonna ignore you.
Myself
Don't mind me.
by saying crotchety.
Yeah. But as what's going on about the Yamagi, yeah, I don't know, you've got me off topic now, you know? Oh, what is this Lindy at listing? This is very interesting gameplay right here, I'll tell you that. Oh, no. About the Yamagi, to give you a hint here, the Yamagi's back plate is actually relatively well armored. Ooh, what are you doing? Okay. So if you angle correctly in the Maggie, you're actually relatively tanky. Oh, I completely missed that shit. So a lot more people are playing the Maggie because of the accuracy buff, and people are learning to play it. So people that play the Maggie are genuinely very good. Otherwise, they're very early on death, you know. So slight angling would help quite a bit because when you angle correctly in a Yamato, in a Maggie, sorry, it's very actually tanky. Not the high explosive, of course, but it's surprisingly tanky. So if you see an angled Amagi, aim higher up, or aim for the superstructure, and you'll do very good results. But yeah, definitely for that one. Ooh, what is this? Did you see the accuracy chart on T-Bill's Discord? I have not seen that accuracy chart. I'd love to see the accuracy on the actual accuracy of the Yamato. Of a Maggie, because I honestly still think it's very questionable. Considering I'm firing this many guns, you'd think, you know, maybe. Is that Synop or something? Something this. Oh!
Yeah, there's a Synop back there.
Yeah, he's shooting from stealth, which is really quite a miracle. There we go. I was very surprised at the Synop. Nope. Nope. Oh, we have a Wichita stationary.
Stuck. Oh, now he's backing up.
Oh, no, he's backing up. Of course. He's backing up enough time to avoid those shots, by the way. Just of course, because of course he is.
Why wouldn't he?
What's that stuff? Let's get that one sorted out. No worries, buddy. I'll see you next time. Go try this pot shot in this Odin here. See what happens. 6k. It's not great, not terrible. But yeah, what was I talking about now? God, you're talking about the. What are you talking about now? Completely forgotten off topic now. Goodness, this is probably the reason I shouldn't play this. I shouldn't be playing and doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's do it again. Get these 2 bolts. Come on, give me a Citadel set up. 16k, I'll take it. And 9k to the Odin. But yes, I'll move on to the next topic, because I think we discussed AOP for the most part.
I think we did, yes.
Yeah. So, I would say legendary ships. What would you think about legendary ships as they are right now? It's my question to you, Listo and Yamato.
That's a tough question. I think that they are all good.
You think they're all good?
But I don't think that they're all good in the meta environment. If that makes any sense.
So you think they're all weak to the meta, is what you're trying to say?
Well, not all of them. I think that Yamato changed the meta for Tier 7. And it changed the game.
I mean, people are always skeptical of the Jean Bar, and then I was, and it's not really changed that much. It's just they have another boat to be scared of as well. Yamato burns just like everything else, you know?
True, but you can't bow tank a Yamato.
Yes, but certain ships can angle against the Yamato, like the Odin, and you're not always going to get a Citadel. Sometimes it's worth taking the chip damage just to get the rush out and then Citadel the crap out of it.
Yeah.
You know? Ooh. Nothing happened. Didn't see anything. Nothing happened at all.
Nothing at all? Nothing to see here?
Oh, of course the last hit's the Citadel.
Why wouldn't it be?
Citadel for 2k damage.
So I don't have to take a shot, that's a good thing. Wow. I want to be coherent for the entire street. Oh, man.
This seems a bit normal for Callisto, doesn't it?
Yeah. It
seems a bit normal, yeah.
About right.
Yamato's feeling under the weather, so I understand how she's not doing as amazing, but yeah. Alright, so yeah. What's up, JP God? How you doing, buddy? Today we discussed EOP, we discussed commander systems. We're just going to go on about legendary ships. We just get that. Solista thinks that they're all strong in their own independent way,
Yep.
but for the current meta that we're in, I'll play the Ghost first because we're discussing this topic, so might as well, If you can play the Alaska and Yamato can play the Yamato, we got all three then, and it's a perfect idea of how we can play these boats. I'm running a full secondary build on my Ghost first because it's enjoyable, by the way. Just on an off topic there.
I think the Alaska suffers because there isn't a legendary that it's designed to fight. It's not made to fight battleships, you know?
Why is it not? It's got 32mm bow, you can out DPM the battleships.
Barely?
I mean, what's your reload in Alaska before I start this
20
game?
seconds.
20 seconds. Reload on the Ghost first is 28. Reload on the Yamato
and you have
is
420mm guns, right?
Which can't overmatch 32.
No, it can't, but the damage is still...
The only thing that beats your
305s.
reload is an Odin, and the Odin doesn't have the same pen as you do.
Well, no, that's true, but if you look at your Kerr first, what's your maximum shell damage?
Well, of course, it's going to be higher at 14k.
Right.
At least on the current build.
Is that 7 seconds enough to make up for that difference in damage? I guess is the question.
Yes.
I don't know.
Think about it. If you get consistently hits there and you're blocking every shot, you could do some. I think the Alaska is quite strong on its own regard, even in this meta, because it has the radar, it has the heal, it has the maneuverability. Anyway, I'll start this up by the way. The Ghost of first, I'd say, is the worst, hardest to play, I think. By the way, DP God, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to see what's going on in the stream. Well, I'm just trying to test the waters here, to be honest, because I'm trying to find out what we need here, what we need to change, anything. Any
What people
feedback
want to
is
hear?
great, by the way. Any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. We're more than happy to answer anything.
It'd be great if they were on topic, but if they're not, that's okay. We'll get to them when we can.
Yamato says legendaries are feared. They're just over-glorified tier 8s, though. I would say that's
She's
the case.
not wrong.
Because I'm more terrified of the Yadashi than a Grosseker first.
Another thing to think about is in PC, the Kurfürst and the Yamato are both tier 10s, but the Alaska is a tier 9.
And the Yamato, and I was a tier 9, so was Jean Bart. By the way, congratulations, mate. You have the stage completed the Yamato, man. I hope we look forward to that. It's a really good boat. I can tell you that off the bat. You're going to have some great fun with that one, I tell you that. But yeah,
that'll be...
Oh yeah, it's a good boat. It's a fun boat. You need to be careful about getting burned to death and being rushed, of course, but other than that, you'll have great fun with this thing.
The Yamato, I think, has a lot of success playing like the Nelson.
Unfortunately, you have to snipe a little bit with the Yamato, but you push with your team. Excuse me. That's the most important thing with the Yamato. You push with the team. If you don't push with the team, you're not very helpful to the team. I'm not saying you rush things with the Yamato, but you push as your team progresses. If your team's getting pushed back, you retreat with your team. If your team is pushing forward, you push with your team. I'm gonna post myself behind this island. I don't know if you guys have watched my video on the Grosseker first. I recommend when you have a chance. Shamelessly promoting my content. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna post myself on this island because Grosseker first likes to be next to other Grosseker firsts, and this island looks like a Grosseker first, you know. In terms of sheer size, Yamato says it's in the central position.
A Grosseker first is basically an island blind.
Yes, it's an island with guns. That's what Grosseker first is. We all know it. I don't care who says otherwise. They're all wrong, clearly.
Yeah, Yamato's easily able to project power, and so...
It's the fear factor,
are...
which is quite funny.
Yeah.
I love the fear factor of the Yamato. 16. Alright, let's back up here. I do not want to be taking all these shots. This is not what I want. Oh, they have a Cleveland. Oi, oi, oi. Well, that was surprisingly a good sound. I just see these shells and I just think, it was nice knowing you guys. See, I don't
Those
think,
Clevelands
what's
are...
this? I can't get them because of the island. Oh goodness. But yes, yeah. The legendary tiers are strong, but I would say certain tier 7s can and will often beat them.
Agreed.
And certain tier 7s are just straight better. Like, again, the Cleveland, but that's an example there. Yamato,
What
I'm
is
not
the
pushing
Cleveland
it.
better than, though?
The Cleveland could sit behind an island and spam it with HE, and the thing about
Yeah.
that is the Gorsiker first has no defense against HE. It's minimal. The best thing you can do is an island, as I'm doing right now. But
It is the best target to set on fire in the game.
oh, I wish I had a little bit more range. I swear to God. Oh, I don't want to push though. There is a Cleveland there. I did not want to push this.
Well, if it helps, I've successfully reached a flanking position.
Oh, this is very good. I'll push when you push, basically. That's my plan here.
All right.
I will push. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just conserving my health as much as possible. Because that's how you play this boat. Just like and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. It's mandatory on YouTube to say that.
It is, clearly.
All right, I'm going
Give me
to
your
push up
rusty
even
cut,
farther to that island that's in between me and the Kerr first. So if you want to start your push,
I'm not going to push just yet.
accelerating.
I say this and I'm like, there, but, you know, I don't want to push
Yeah,
just yet.
you'll be there in an hour and a half. I got you.
Oh, no, I'm slowly approaching. I could be there faster, but once I start going, I can't stop. You know this. There we go. What is this shooting at? Oh, Cleveland! This is why I didn't want to push. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Alabama going for me too. There we go. This is gonna be great. This is your time, buddy. Let's go.
I'm pushing. I'm already gone. I'm gone, done, committed.
I've already pushed. I've already lost 15k. I'm a push. Push. Like Jurassic Park, you know. Push. There we go.
Hopefully this Alabama can't get me.
Oh, don't worry, he's focusing me in a minute. So, yeah. Oh, someone sent. Thank you, Yamato. I appreciate it. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it was the Yamato. Is that thing gonna come? There we go. Secondaries. What is this?
Right?
My
thought he was gonna
secondaries
ram
are
me.
supposed to be the one that's going to do the damage. What's wrong with you?
Can't let you have all the fun. All right, I'm giving this Cleveland something to think about.
There we go. Broadside goes to Kerr first. That's single overpaying for 1,000 damage. Broadside Bismarck at range. 2 pens. I'm really doing. I love this boat sometimes, I tell you. Like, honestly, don't get me wrong, I do like the boat, but it can be so unreliable at times. I think the Musashi would be nice, but then again, what's the purpose of Musashi? Because it is basically just a Yamato, and we already have a Yamato. I just don't see the purpose of it, because we don't have a tier 9 in this game. It's not the same in PC. So I don't know if Musashi will be coming anytime soon. You know, I might rush the Cleveland. This sounds very dumb, I know, but
That's what I'm doing. You know what, Monk? You know how I know it's a dumb idea? I was just thinking the same thing.
is that your reason behind it?
That's my
Is it a
reasoning
dumb
behind
idea?
thinking it was a dumb idea, because I thought to do it. So
That makes perfect sense.
flawless logic.
Alright, let's see. What is this
Yeah,
one?
it's a gimmick Yamato. You're right, this way.
It is a gimmick Yamato, yes, but what is that? There's that Bismarck, by the way, it's a sitting target for you. That's the Yamato there. 32mm everywhere. Beautifulness in the packet right there.
The
And
Cleveland
we'll go
has once
here.
again proven it does not have a citadel. But he's made the mistake of angling against me.
I'm trying to prove that Bismarck has a citadel. No, nothing there. Alright, what is this Cleveland gonna do? Please, buddy? I could fire the front guns.
Oh, my turret's been... one of my front turrets have been completely destroyed. A turret.
I'm coming, buddy. Hang back.
I
Let me
am...
take the damage for you. In more ways than one, I want to soak up the damage, and I want to... oh, there we go.
Alright,
This
I'm
is the
not
time.
spotted anymore. I'm good.
Just one shot on Iowa with a Yamato? Yeah, lovely. Yamato was strong, but, like, compared to Udashi, just YOLO torping it, there's not much it can do, besides its initial salvo. You know? Oh, you can push, by the way, if you want.
You can push if you'd like. I will wait until you have successfully drawn their fire, because you have far more
You
hit
can
points
kill
than I
them?
do. Potato, potato. Nice shot on the Jean Bart there. That's why.
I was about to take credit for that until you said this one. Alright, there we go. What is this? What is it? Oh, Bismarck secondaries are working me over. And my go secure first. Oh, I'm sure the community has a thing to say about
Oh, Lord.
that. Oh, wow.
Oh, I did 6,600 at Bismarck and incapacitated a turret.
The secondaries are doing more damage to me than I'm doing with my main guns.
Well, that's because you're more superstructure.
I'm an island. That's why. Alright, buddy. Come here, buddy. Double fire from the secondaries of a Bismarck. There we go. Secondary rework in place. We don't need it. Secondaries are strong enough. Imagine Montana and Kremlin. Well, that was a good time. Yeah, Montana and Kremlin would be really interesting. I think they'd be very nice additions to the game, to be honest. We could definitely use that. But I think what we're really needing is more... what should we call it? More different,
Russian
more
bias?
variety. No, not variety. More variety is definitely what we need.
Yeah, well, the game needs the Kremlin, right?
Well, I don't know. But that's a later topic. Yeah, that's a later topic.
Alright, that's fair.
But yeah, definitely. That's something to discuss later. But yeah. So something we mentioned there, top 3 legendary skills is what we kind of glossed over actually.
Oh yeah, we said we had an outline of what we wanted to talk about, and we've completely, well, not completely, but
we've ignored it for the
mostly
most part.
abandoned it.
Yeah, mostly abandoned it. Yeah, just why not? Why not? Give it a go, you know. But no, yeah, let's go up at the legendary boats here. We all know that one of the next legendary boats is going to be the Khabarovsk.
Yes,
And-
we're pretty sure.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting because it can be penned by battleships. Or is that going to be the case?
Oh, you mean are they going to leave it as being able to take a lot about? Yeah, enough armor.
The thing is that it's because the Khabarovsk on PC can actually it gets penetrated by battleships, and it can be very dead very quickly if it gets hit in the right spot. So, oh, there we go. But yeah, that would be very interesting to see how they're going to introduce the Khabarovsk. Also, yeah. Also, something worth mentioning. Celeste, what are you doing?
You want a Japanese actual battleship rather than a battle cruiser at tier 7?
Well, that would be
There could
nice.
be an. It's an argument to be made for Musashi.
Misashi's no different from Yamato. There's not much to
I
choose
know, I know.
there. AA makes no
You're not wrong.
difference. AA makes no difference because we don't have carriers yet. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As I was talking about the point for the Kabarovsk, see if I look at my Fantastic here, okay? Or my Fantastic, if you want to call it. Notice how it's got 3 modification slots here. It's got main battery mod 3, gunfire system control 2, and torpedo launcher. So this has a range buff here. Range of main gun is plus 5%. Now, if we go over to the Russians, which the Khabarovsk is, we go over to the Tashkent. No range mod. So, by the way, I managed to get this skin there. I think it looks okay. This I don't really get, and it kind of annoys me. It just looks way too gimmicky, but everything else looks pretty cool. I don't like the fact that I've got holes in my ship. You can see that there, the bottom. I already have I already have holes in my ship before the battle starts. Can you play Tashkent? I never saw a game with that. Okay. Tashkent for me, another tier 7, my goodness. A lot of tier 7s right now. But yes, I'll run Transformers Tashkent. But yeah, the Khabarovsk, Tashkent doesn't have a range mod. So the range on the Tashkent is at best about 16. Sorry, 16. About maybe 12. Anton's not as leveled up so much, but you might get about 12, maybe. 12, maybe 13 at most. But with the...
I want Kitakami.
You want a Kitakami? Kitakami would be a good tier as well.
I really do want a Kitakami.
But remember, we're talking people from Legends here, so they may not know all of the ships from the base game from console.
Oh, that's true. Should I? I'll bring that up. I'll tell people what that is after you're done with your destroyer talk. With the Khabarovsk.
Yes. Well, the Khabarovsk is basically a bigger. Is it bigger? I think it's the same. I think it's the same size. Yamato can tell me the difference in sizes on the Khabarovsk. Kitakamo, Kitakimi. 20 torpedoes per side. Oh, this is a different topic there, Yamato. Let's try and stay on topic here if we can, if possible. Yeah. So the Khabarovsk is basically an oversized a tier higher up from the Tashkent, and it has even more guns, I think, or better guns at least. It's a tier 10 version of the Russian destroyers. So this thing is going to have an insane armor scheme on the nose for a destroyer that can bounce the high explosive and even AP, some AP. But the problem with that is it can get penned by battleships, whereas other destroyers can get overpenned. Yeah, Khabarovsk is a bigger Tashkent essentially. There we go. Thank you, Yamato.
Yeah, I think they just kind of put like 20 meters of boat in between the two funnels and added a turret, I think.
I believe that's the case as well. Yamato, when you're ready, we can take a boat and we'll get started while we're chatting here. But
we'll get to that in a second, JP. Yeah.
So yeah, Khabarovsk might be coming. You said, Celeste, there might be other tiers coming, other legendaries as well.
I wonder if when they bring out the legendaries, if they're going to bring them out in like groups or not. Because if they don't, you would have to think that they'd rotate till every nation has a legendary. So, how many nations are there now? 6?
Let me just quickly check for you. I'm actually not sure. 7.
Oh, there's 7. So if they would bring out legendaries, would they bring them out like 3 at a time and then like start rotating through like that, or would they just bring out 1?
I
Because
don't think they bring out 3 at a time. There's a potential for it, but I don't think they would because um, you got to remember every legendary bolt, at least for now, has been on the bureau.
yeah,
And doing all these bureau projects, if everyone wants to get them all done for the next update, that's going to be a struggle. They've given us plenty time to get all 3 legendary bolts here. If I was boosting for this, I would, maybe might have got it.
well,
I don't know. Like,
that's why I think they're going to add more than one, because
maybe,
they want to encourage people to spend money.
maybe. Yamato or Celestial, do you want to do the countdown?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
You've got 9
If
people on
you
stream.
want to
We're
try
building
and
up a little bit.
dream
Yeah,
snipe us here, 9 people, I like that.
I'll be
If
interested
you
in
want
the
to
challenge. Yeah.
If you want to stream snipe us, I'll count down 3, 2, 1, and go in chat, and Monk will go at the same time he sees go, which allegedly will be the same time y'all see go. So keep an eye on the YouTube chat if you want to stream snipe.
Yeah, please let us know if you want us to actually keep playing, or we could actually just get a regular. We could actually just, just have it as a conversation purely because we do tend to go off topic when we're playing the game.
It
So
does
I
tend to
just got
slow
it.
the discussion down.
It does a little bit, but I mean, it's somewhat something as well if you're interested in that.
Yeah, it might be nice to be able to look at those things rather than have to wait to the end of the battle like we did with the Bismarck secondaries. And for everyone who has shown up, I'm playing a drinking game today. Every time I die on stream, in the stream, I'm taking a shot of whiskey, some bourbon specifically. Hey, Raygun caught us.
Reagan caught us.
Yeah.
All right. Is he against us or is he with us here?
He is against us in Hipper.
Reagan and a Hepper. Okay. Oh, Yamato's
So
in the
yeah,
main
but I guess that's my thought on why they think they're going to bring out more than one at a time. Because if you can complete them without spending money and have all of them, that doesn't make them any money.
The thing about legendary ships is it takes a month to get them. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, you could grind up at tier 7, it'll probably take you longer than a month, but there's progression, there's rewards in
Yeah.
between,
Yeah, but you
because
can do
there's
2 at
intermittent
once.
ships,
Which makes me think they want more legendary bureau projects than less.
Thunder,
I
yeah,
made a
that could be a good
boo-boo.
one. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thunder could be an option there. Perfect on topic
Yeah.
comment there. Thunder, we could talk with the Cabrosk. We could use a British one. I don't think they bring
I
out Thunder
think
just yet, though. I don't think so.
I think the
Thank you
French
guys for
one is
joining.
probably going to. Yeah, seriously, thanks guys. I think the
No,
French one is
no,
probably
thank you for
going to
joining
be
me.
the.
Thank you for joining the stream, obviously, but, I could really use help with a certain Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, no, the Thunder could be a good idea. I think they've introduced plenty of battleships, because arguably the Alaska is a battlecruiser, yes, but still.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then they got of course, the Ghost Curfist.
Oh, their
Yamato.
destroyer's over here.
Well, you can go hunt them down, I guess. You can leave me beat my own devices, I guess.
Well, I
Republic
can
Thunder
shoot.
could be in a bureau. I mean, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be that way at this point.
I think the French one is going to be the the Alsace.
The
I think
Alsace.
it's going to be the Alsace or Alsace, whatever.
Right. I would like to push this cat, but I'd like to push this cat, but that Bismarck sonar and all those ships there, particularly that New Orleans, I'm gonna hold off because there's too many planes, there's too much action. I'm not gonna leave the cap though. Suddenly I'm playing a tutorial.
Right?
Takes a month for you to have all the upgrades and ships. She says, Yamato says, I don't think there'll be any more 18-inch guns calibers for a while. You're probably right. Probably. You know what the funny thing is? I sent a widespread and 2 narrow spreads. Looks like I might get a hit of the widespread.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, it's a maybe. It's not even a guarantee as well.
I'm coming over here to support you because you can spot.
Oh, because I can spot. Okay, then.
Yeah, it's not because I want to help you, but I want to use you.
You want to use me, then abuse me?
Yeah,
Lovely.
use you and then leave you.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of people I know. Yeah,
Zing.
zing indeed. Alright, let's see. But yeah, legendary ships can be very interesting. I think, yeah, definitely be a DD or cruiser, because we basically have 3Bs, right? 3 BBs for now. We could use some diversity. 100% agree. We
Yep.
could definitely use a bit more variety, because at the minute, the battleships are easy prey for the destroyers. You know,
I want the Des Moines personally.
The Des Moines would be a nice addition. Minotaur as well. That's a very good option there. This is I should probably wait till he turns here, but for the sake of torpedo beats, let's try this out. Legendary update: 2 cruisers and the Cabros.
Ooh.
I am literally riding the edge of this cap. Alright, to smoke up here.
I don't know how many HE spamming cruisers there really are at tier 10. There's a couple, for sure.
There's plenty, really. Some Smolensk, basically the Russian, one of the most OP Russian ships in the game for PC.
Well, true, but are they going to release 2 Russian ships in the same group?
What Russian? Oh, well, they
Cabros,
released,
right?
Oh yeah, the Cabros. Yeah.
This is called a segue. This is called a segue, Monk. We're trying to work with me here.
Segue. You're a segue.
I am. I need a segue to get around.
Alright, let's use my speed boost here. A lot of people seem to forget that the Tashkent was originally a speed demon.
The OG speed demon.
Yes. This eye was eating torps like breakfast. That was on the nose, and I just want to highlight no flooding. Like, really? 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 You gonna be that way? You gonna wrong me that way?
Apparently they are.
That was on the nose. Like, come on. I was pretty sure I was told torpedoes on the nose are almost
Was his damage
flooding.
control still running? Maybe.
Maybe.
Because you're right. That should have been a flood.
Alright, let's try that out. I'd love to gun this stuff down here, but this vehicle is like, no. Alright, there's some more speculative torps. I'm gonna leave this area here. They have won this area, unfortunately. We've got ray gun here on the other side of the map. Cement is disgusting. Moskva? I mean, all these need to get explained. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at all those planes! Oh. There we go, Regan. You're now officially popular. Our team wants to kill you. Oh my god. Look at all the planes, man. What is this? Oh, none of my talks were successful. That's a shame. Alright. Oh, what's up, Zarkin? Yes, it's a nice camo. I do like the camo.
Hey, Zarkoon. How you doing?
Yes. So we're talking about future ships that could potentially be coming. Oh, nicely done. Let's get the cam on this thing here really quick. Alright, let's go up here. But yeah, legendary ships. You got the Khabarovsk, Moskva, Smolensk. A lot of these Russian boats. I don't think it's going to be Russian, as Slisto says. I don't think it's going to be Russian. It might be, but I think we're going to get a British one. Maybe the Thunderer.
Yeah, I
don't think it's the Thunderer though. I think it's going to be a cruiser or a destroyer.
Probably Minotaur.
I would hope for the Minotaur. I really would be loving that Minotaur. Yeah, no worries, buddy. That's always nice to see you. Nice to see you pop in at least. I do appreciate it. We're just testing the waters, seeing how all this would work out. Neptune, possibly? Yeah, there's a lot of options there. I think there are a lot of good options for what could possibly be the next legendary boat. Oh, his ray gun's out. Damn it. Oh. Such a shame I didn't get to be killed by ray gun. Minotaur has like 2 seconds. I don't know the reload on. Something I'd like to know, maybe. What is going on here? I can just be gunning them down. What's the Italian tier 10s? The Italian tier 10 cruiser is a Venezia, which is extremely big, powerful guns. What is the one on here? What are they doing?
It would be interesting to see that one come out so soon when the branch was just released. Now, chat, if you look, I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move, or whatever the meme is.
Running into your teammate?
Yes, I'm going to bump Yamato and use her as a human shield. Spaced armor. Spaced armor.
Oh no. Expert dodge right there. I'm on the other side of the map, so it's going to be unlikely they're going to see what you're doing. They can look at the minimap though, while I'm dodging shells.
Well, yeah, you are up there.
Expert dodging, guys. This thing is massive as a destroyer. I must highlight that. It's not often you see a destroyer gun down at me. They might surprise us and go all Italian. I mean, maybe. Regan, don't worry, we've got plenty of games where this comes from. I'll be sure you have a chance to kill me, Celestial, and Yamato all soon. Well, I didn't do that much, I just tapped 2 objectives and did 44,000. Fletcher's kicking ass, which is... oh. There we go. Fletcher. I was saying Fletcher kicking ass, that was a flesh wound. Is it just gonna be me? What's going on over there?
It's not looking good, Monk.
You have an Edinburgh though. You have an Edinburgh, bruh.
An Edinburgh, bruh. It's okay.
Yeah, I did not see the. Do you guys see this chat? What is this? How is he going to lose this fight? How are you going to lose that fight? Yeah, come on.
Teammate, I need your support.
Yeah, now's your time to bum rush the. No, never mind. I was about to say bum rush the Odin. Go over it. Oh, that's a no-no. See, look, I've got ships. I added to the aesthetic of my ship there. See how it's extra black, you know. I'm trying to Hylian damage on this thing. Oh, he looks like he's been hit. Oh, here's a question for you. See if you lose the turret with the guy, with the Decepticon on the turret, what happens to the guy?
Ooh, that's interesting.
I don't think I'd be able to like illustrate that, but you know, that would be very interesting to see.
I'm dead.
Are you dead?
Oh, not technically, no.
I would love to be watching your
Shortly,
perspective right now. Your perspective is much more interesting than mine at the minute. I'm sitting here capping objectives, being a destroyer.
I have no torpedo tubes left.
Yes, you do. You have 1 torpedo tube left.
Oh, you're right, I do. Unfortunately,
It's only got 1 use though. I'm gonna highlight that. Only 1 use. They're actually up on us in points, so try and stay alive. It's not gonna make a difference, but he's already fired his torps.
I know, I dodged them. You should have seen those beats.
Oh, that is indeed a sad face.
Yes,
yeah,
there's nothing I can do.
Dead, he can talk, and I can play a bit more.
Yes, ask me some questions. And while I read
you
the
can
chat,
continue the topic as well.
I'm going to continue the topic and pour myself a glass of bourbon because I am, in fact, dead.
This is great. So I have to leave the
Ooh, I think
chat
that...
and play the games. It's great. Because he's gonna get drunk, and then I'll be screwed.
I don't know what the reload is on the Minotaur. I didn't get that far when I played in PC. Miss Yamato might know.
Yamato died because of Mikey Despair.
They could surprise us and go Italian. I don't know. I think they'll wait till, I would guess, at the end of the Italian update, if that's when the next legendaries come out, like the next update, they'll introduce the Italians, the 3 nations that aren't Italy, and then the next edition of legendary ships will probably have the Italians. It would be my guess, anyway. Just because of everything I kind of know about Wargaming's timing. So if you'll give me a moment, chat.
I'll give you a moment. Okay. Let's see.
Ooh. Number 2 for the day.
You know what? Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, guys, I gotta ask, does 555 count as day drinking? You might be right on that, Miss Yamato. She says the Italians won't get a 1 until they have the semi-armor piercing and the exhaust smoke.
You just had to die in me, didn't you?
Well, how do I not die 3 kilometers from an Odin?
I mean, you didn't have torpedoes, so... And you didn't have a 32 or 30mm bow, whatever it is.
Well, again, I was directly at him. I didn't eat any penetrations. I think it was the New Orleans that sealed my fate.
It was the New Orleans that got you, yeah. Just trying to...
So I guess the question is, why didn't you kill the New Orleans?
Because I'm over here, capping the objectives, trying to get the cap difference. Look at the difference in points.
Yeah, we got... Yeah.
I tried. I really did. Yamato tried harder, but there we go, I tried. I capped 3 objectives on my own. Stayed alive.
Hey, my effort wasn't anything to scoff at now.
No, it wasn't. No, you did well. Surprisingly, you did well.
But as we all know, Miss Y is better than both of us, and you are better than I am. So,
well, we'll see. I will check the Discord for the accuracy chart. That's very interesting to know. Alright, so we were talking about legendary ships and what options there were. So let me just get back to my topic.
yes.
So yeah, we were talking about legendary ships and possible introductions of legendary boats. So, legendary boats versus tier 7 boats. For example, I'm going to stick in the port for this one for a little bit. So, Cleveland, let's just say without EOP, Cleveland or Wichita versus Alaska. Cleveland versus Alaska. What would you say would win there? Because you have the Alaska, I don't, so, you know.
Yeah, I'll bring up all the stats for the Alaska.
Cleveland, at least without specking for reloads. I have the reload mod on, yes, but if you look at my build for it, Cleveland would be EOP, by the way. No reload buffs. I'm not even running Francesco, which I could. I could run Francesco for the additional time to make a move, I should say. That would be not a bad choice, but I don't think I need it. I'd rather have the increased range option.
The increased range. Okay, what is your legendary level there of EOP? Is that?
I don't think that makes much of a difference to me, to be honest. I mean, it does help. Yes,
that depends on the damage penalty.
The damage penalty is minimal at best. Still, 13%.
What, 20? What, 20?
Yeah, but the DPM on a Cleveland is just so much greater. I can fire 4 salvos before you fire 1.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's just, I think it's the Cleveland and the Wichita, these are just straight out, and the Fantastic as well. These are borderline better than Legendary boats. This is another thing I don't think the division matchmaking for
Okay.
Legendaries as well.
My reload time on the Alaska is 17.6 seconds, actually. I overestimated the 20.
Well, 17.6. There we go.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if I pick a Legendary boat, you're running your Dashi or the Fantastic. Back to Legendary ships. Yoshino, very plausible in the future. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But if I run this thing, you should not have no problems running a tier 7. Because...
Hey, Bringer, how you doing?
What's up, Bringer? Was he heading off? We weren't fast enough, chat.
I guess we weren't. Yeah, we're
You're too busy
shit.
drinking. And I'm too
I'm too busy
hardcore.
drinking. Shocker.
I'm too busy trying to get the hardcore going on here. Hardcore wins, clearly. But no,
Try harding.
yeah, try harding too much. Alright, let's go for the Nelson. Why not?
What do you say? Nelson HE only division for fun?
No. Unless you want to run
Okay.
HE. You can run that if you want, but that's I'll switch appropriately, you know? Gotta use the right shell types. Oh my god, Yamato. Oh, you wanted the beam division, you might as well. Oh god.
Zuma or Yoshino? Yeah, leave it to her to have to wrangle us old men back into the topic.
Alright, you can do the countdown if you want, buddy.
Oh, all right, chat. If you want to stream snipe, I'm going to type 3, 2, 1, go in chat. Monk's going to hit go when he sees it, and that's when all of you should see it.
One.
And the more times I die, the more shite I'll get.
The more shit you get. I just want to win the game, no? I'm just sitting there, just doing my best. If I had more time, I'd maybe do something, but I just didn't have enough time. What's up, Mr. Taz? How you doing, buddy? It's interesting to see how the game is similar to War in real life. I mean, that's an interesting one there. I wouldn't say it's similar to War. I think it's very World of Warships are more arcadey than a lot of boats. You know.
I think it is as good a simulator as can be fun.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think it is.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the
only as our. Yeah, I think that like I said, it is arcadey. You're 100% correct on that. But I think that it is only as arcadey as it has to be, is what I feel like.
I think that's I think this game implemented in terms of compare this to War Thunder, where it's incredibly realistic. If you hit the tank in the right spot in War Thunder, you can one-shot it. You can do tremendous damage. In this game, it's more RNG, so it's a bit more fair to the player base. And it rewards, you don't have to know everything about a ship. If you angle on any ship in a game, you'll generally do well.
Yeah.
So it takes.
Well, I think it. I think that games like this, like World of Tanks or World of Warships, penalize you for being new less than games like War Thunder.
I wish I had AP loaded. I'm happy I had AP loaded, but AP and a broadside helmet, I missed them all. One overpay. With
Where's the
Nelson AP, by the way. Nelson AP.
How did you? You know what? They forgot to put an internals on those ships. I swear.
I think the Citadel is just completely. Where's those Transformers voiceovers? I'm sorry, we're not contributors. At least I'm not, and I'm not paying for that particular bundle. I don't think it's that great, but don't get me wrong. Some of the commanders are good. Megatron Commander is quite good. And, come on, Helena. Come on, Helena. You're giving me broadside, so you're probably gonna. What?
I'm about to die by this Chambart. It just Citadel me through the nose twice in a row, and here's the third one. Oh, no Citadel at least.
That's why you angle. I'm about to get
Well, I
spammed by
can't
Helens,
because
but
I'm angled against the Nagato.
I would angle against the John Bart over a Nagato any day.
Oh, and there's a destroyer, so I'm gonna eat
I'm not sure what to shoot
torpedo.
at this point.
This
I'm living.
is.
I'm having fun. This is fine.
I'm regretting my life decisions.
Oh my goodness. I'm roasting. I'm sorry, Mr. Taz and Mr. Scott. I didn't have the Transformers there. It's just a bit too much money for me to spend at the minute. Awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. The German Megatron recommends. Ooh, what is? Wow.
I told you, regretted my life decisions. I played too aggressively, and I get to drink because of it. Wait,
That way you can pay more attention to the chat when I can play.
is this the wrong kind of reinforcement?
I think it is. I think it's encouraging.
Like I
to
think,
lose now.
yeah, I think now we're just encouraging me to die, but that's okay. That means that you get to have more damage.
No. I would be happy just to win. Did we even have a
Chat
chance
number
to check
3.
if he was gonna-
I wish
Ooh,
I would
we
have
got
taken pictures of these because I have a double shot glass, and the shot number 2 was definitely more than shot number 1, and shot number 3 is definitely more than shot number 2.
So there we go, guys. I'm having to manage the stream on my own. It's great.
Listen, Monk, at this point, I think in one more death, you'll be the only adult left on the stream at this point.
Most likely. We'll see. Hold on. That's a nice camel for the Eisenhower. What is that? Is that the Italian camel? It might. No, wait. That's the parent. That's the. How has he got that? What is this? Oh, he has a permanent camel for the Eisenhower.
Do you have your Transformers voiceovers turned on, Monk? Just out of curiosity, because I'm. Ooh, oh no, does that just go? That goes with the captain. You got Rumble, right, for the Tashkent?
I didn't have the Rumble for Tashkent. I have
Oh, you just
camel.
have the
I just
camo.
have that. So that's just the camel.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's where they are, Mr. Uncle. Unfortunately, none of us are CCs, so wargaming. Well, I mean, okay. Unfortunately, Monk and Miss Yamato aren't CCs.
You are.
No, it's just not unfortunate that I'm not a CC.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, moving on.
Anyway, hey, listen. This is three. That's a 3-shot suburban joke. But anyway, yeah, no, we don't put that stuff in. Yep, we're poor, or at least I'm poor. I think Monk's poor.
Relatively. There we go. I'm loving life. Like, can I mention how much I love life right now? I switched.
Yeah, there's a lot of
because
16-inch guns in this game, or 15 plus.
I mean, doesn't really matter to me. I'd love to shoot this broadside thing. John Bart. I can't talk right now. This is just painful. King George is over there. It's having fun.
Excellent. Mr. Uncles is on two shots of rum himself, and he thinks I'm hilarious. So there you go, chat. If I'm not
Everyone
entertaining,
take 2 shots. Yeah.
you have. Everyone needs to take 2 shots. Will be much more entertaining.
You know what? The
But
moment
if
I
you're
switched
driving
to-
or if you're working, don't do that.
Yeah. Recommended. Don't drink and drive. Don't play Warships and drive. You can see what happens when you play Warships and drive. This is a pony. Rigatoni.
Rip a rigatoni. Take a sip of tea.
I wish I had some. I've already drank it.
Wait, do I have to drink then when you die too?
No. You
Okay,
drank. You
that's probably
drank.
a good
You're doing
idea.
fine. You're doing fine.
For the sake of the stream. Okay, so does anyone have any other legendary tier comments or anything?
There's a lot of good options for legendary boats. They've got plenty of options to pick from. My question is, what would they pick, and how would it affect the balance? Like the Minotaur would definitely affect the balance of these lightly armored cruisers, like the Cleveland and such like that. Because the HP span would be real.
Yeah, I think the addition of the Minotaur would make the Alaska better, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
It's the large cruiser is designed to kill other cruisers, A, and B, you're correct, the radar and the hydroacoustic to a lesser extent.
I guess so, but
I like to think of the Alaska as tougher graph speed, if that makes sense.
It could be. I'm pretty sure Yamato have a comment on that because she actually has the graph speed.
So it's nice that you can bow tank battleships. You can play her like a battleships and bully battleships like you can cruisers if they're alone, but too many and there's nothing you can do. So I think with the addition of more optimal targets for the Alaska, she increases her value to the team with each one added, because they'll be more populous in the game. Yeah, like if you get in a game if you get in a game with Graf Spee and it's two destroyers, a cruiser, and 6 battleships, you're like, I'm going to have a very difficult time getting top of the leaderboard on this map, this game, just because of the limitations of not being super effective against battleships.
I mean, I think you're relatively effective. You see what Odin does to battleships. You see what the Odin does. The Alaska is a better Odin, except with now because Yamato's having it.
It's a better Odin that unfortunately can't brawl like the Odin can because of the torpedoes and the turtleback. Like I'll give you that she is as good as the Odin, mid range, mid to long range, just as good as the Odin, just fine. It's just the Odin is better equipped to push.
Better equipped to rush than YOLO, but you could still be very aggressive. So yeah,
the Alaska's a poor man's battleship. With
I wouldn't say the poor man's battleship.
Well, no, not a poor man's. That's true. That's too. I don't want to disrespect the Alaska.
Alright. Someone who can pick a tier, but in the meantime, I'm going to play the Odin. I wish you could play the Alaska. But because we're discussing this Odin, we're going for that one, I guess. A lot of high tiers this stream at the minute. But
listen, I want to ask everyone in chat, if you ever feel the desire to tell Wargaming something, ask them for Legends. Please ask them to add a training room, because that will help so much for all the converts from PC to help their friends explain things.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So let them know that that's something you want.
Yeah, the best thing to teach people would be a training room. So if you want to improve the player base, a training room would be probably the best choice.
Monk, can I make a suggestion? Can you make Miss Yamato and I moderators in the chat, just so people know, like, they can see that she's here part of the thing.
I need to do that. Sorry.
Thanks for bearing with us through all these growing pains, by the way, chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys just hanging in there and suffering,
Through me.
I recommend the rum. I really do. Yeah, okay. No, we'll see.
Yeah, exactly like Miss Yamato said.
I'm having to keep her in battle, in a heated battle. Ideas? Well, the Yamato is not built for brawling. It's not built for brawling. It has this vulnerable armor scheme. Is that going to load? Yes, it will. Okay.
Who is sounding like you're in a hole? Is it the person talking now asking the question, or the other one?
Why am I sounding like I'm in a hole? Is this my quality of mic? I can turn this down.
Oh no, I think they might be hearing they're hearing me coming through your chat again.
I can turn it down even more if you can all hear me still. Hello?
Yeah, they can. I can still hear you. Um,
Hold on one
Let
minute.
me see if I come through. Yeah, I'm still coming through a little bit. Let me see if it's on my end.
Hey, can you start talking? Can you start talking, Celeste? I'm going to mute my mic and see if
Okay.
it's what's going on here. Okay?
Yeah, I'll start talking. Hold on. Let me. There we go. Let's see if that's better. Is that better? Yeah, I can't hear myself now. I don't think. Chat, is that better? Hear me, Monk?
How's this?
No, no. You should turn yourself up just a little bit.
Are you sure?
I think. Nope.
I'm just checking all this out. No worries. No, no. It's better we sort it out. It's better. You know what? I'm turn it up slightly more. But I'll keep it at this point here. Hopefully you can all hear me fine, and it's better we sort it out early on.
Yep. Ignore the blue screen. We're still here. We
I'm just
promise.
having to fix it. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Nico's
like
exactly
Nico
right.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot of people casually refer to them as the cheeks of the Yamato's bow.
I'm going to
If a
show up
Yamato
massively.
directly bow tanks or just slightly off angles, direct bow tanking, you can see when the hull starts to widen, where the torpedo bulge
Right
starts to take effect
here.
behind it.
Like there. In a
Yep.
Yamato, you want to be bow on. Okay? And if you show a little bit of angle, just before the torpedo bulge starts, there's a vulnerable
Actually, Monk,
armor.
can you do me a favor and can you zoom in on that first turret again? Like go down a little bit.
Like here.
Hold on the stream. Let the stream catch up. There you go. Yes, chat. If you look at the side, I believe you can see it's almost like a texture difference where the torpedo protection starts. That's approximately where the bow armor of the Yamato stops and the belt armor begins. You can see the change in color in the texture right below the second turret. Like Monk, if you could go for this same zoom in a broadside.
Like there, maybe?
Let the chat catch up first. Let me let it catch up. Yes, that's perfect. If you look like below the very back of the front turret's very small barbette, that's where the belt armor of the Yamato begins and the bow armor ends.
Yes.
At the very
Also,
back of that turret.
yeah, the citadel on the Yamato is octagonal, believe it or not. It's like, I say octagonal. It has a line going through facing that way, and a line a straight. It's not straight flat. It's got two side sloped sides at the side of at the front of the ship, and then a middle bit that's horizontal. And when you angle in the Yamato like that, okay, you're giving a flat broadside for your citadel armor, and that's what's causing your cheek armor to get exposed. Even good AP cruisers can citadel you as a result. Even good AP cruisers. That's the balancing factor of the Yamato because it has these massive guns. The downside of that is this weakness. Now, what do you guys want me to play? I can play the Yamato to demonstrate this again. I played it before, but I can play it again, or I can play the Odin. Whatever you guys want to play. Apparently, Yamato says she's struggling to play no more because her 4G is not cooperating, and that's okay.
All right. Uh, Miss Yamato, do you want to just leave the group then, and you can kind of,
You can help
I
moderate and
guess,
answer
moderate
questions in
chat
the chat.
or something like
Yeah,
that?
kind of like the Nelson. No, the Nelson. You don't go bow on the Nelson. Nelson's a bad idea. to go by one because it can get overmatched by 15-inch guns. Zarkin is in the chat. He is literally screaming in rage right now at that comment. Alright, let's go for...
Well, you basically can't point your bow directly at almost anything.
Yeah.
Almost.
But yeah, moving on. So let's go for a tier 7. Where, well, no, let's go for something new. Let's not go for that. Let's go for a tier 4. I can't bring it back.
Tier 4.
Let's go lower tiers and work back. We're running quite a bit tier too many tiers.
I think what I'm picking up here is that Monk is trying to keep Solisto from getting too drunk, and I think that's a very good idea.
I'm trying. I'm failing miserably, but I'm trying.
But that's only because I'm terrible. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know about that. Sorry, I shouldn't agree to that. I should have just said nothing. Nothing happened. Anyway, Yamato, you had an idea on the Yoshino. Can you explain to chat what the Yoshino is for those who don't know? Because I'm very... T22, right? Let's run that, I guess. Oh, bear in mind, not using Artisan to touch, I'm usually so sorry. If I was fighting in a ranked game, I'd put it on, but because I'm fighting in public games... Oh, God, I forgot to do the countdown. Mother... Nothing happened, nothing happened. Too busy chatting. Say again, you said, yeah, the Yoshino. You mentioned the Yoshino as a possible candidate for the next legendary boat. Could you explain the Yoshino when you have a chance? Because that is a very interesting boat. It's almost a Yamato, but HE Yamato. And that would be a very interesting boat to add. You know, just imagine that, a Yamato HE trying to burn and absolutely poop on everything. What about Smolensk from Smolensk?
I think the only reason I think that Smolensk could be ruled out is because we're pretty sure that the Khabarovsk is going to be released, and if they do release more than one at a time, it is unlikely they'd release two from the same nation.
Well, because of my amazingly dumb... Oh, what's this? Because of my amazingly dumb way of not counting down, I'm completely starting the match here, so... Oh well. I'm punishing for it. I don't know if you guys saw that shot there. I'd bear in mind that this thing is normally accurate, just not in my hands, apparently. We got a Koenig here. A permanent camo Koenig. This is a very rare sight, to be honest. Got Pavoisky. If you could disengage from that fight, Silisko. I'll do my best to help you. But I did not notice them. The funny thing is, the only thing is a real threat to you is yourself. And the spotting he can provide as well.
I got him.
Nicely done. I was just about to fire. You shouldn't have warned me.
Ooh, that was close, chat. That's why you don't launch both sets of torpedoes at once. All the time.
That was a good shot. Angled Wyoming. Angled this. But yeah, the Azuma being added. What's the Azuma again? What is the Azuma, guys?
Azuma. Yeah, I think it was basically the Americans got wind of the Azuma being a thing.
The Alaska,
and that's why they designed the Alaska. Yeah. So I
so
consider
they basically designed that to counter the Alaska.
Yamato, can you confirm that the rumors of that ship being built is why the U.S. Yeah, the Azuma came first, exactly.
Oh, there we go. I'm absolutely taking names right now.
Well, I have 862 hit points more than I need. or I'm 863 hit points away from another shot. Depends how chat
I'm
wants
just
to view
thinking of
that.
a
Chat, what
random
do you
shot
think?
that gets you. A shot that meant for me gets you. I'm just kind of hoping for it at this point now.
Do you want to see how far we can take this into the beyond section?
What's everyone's commander build for the Yamato? I'll show you after this battle if you have a chance. Though bear in mind, mine is kind of scary for today's meta. I probably wouldn't advise it. I would say very careful about picking the right time for it.
So, this Kaiser's probably going to kill me, right?
I mean, I don't know why you're rushing him with that much health.
I don't either, honestly.
I
was
mean,
reading
Kaiser's
chat.
secondaries, I mean, they're not that effective, but they're still pretty effective. At lower tiers, they're relatively effective. I missed this little island. What is going on here? I'm not helping you with this Kaiser.
Chat, if I live, I'm not firing my guns. I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to get undetected. Can I do it, chat? What do you think? What are the odds I live? Do I get to take a drink or not?
he's trying to kill himself. I swear to God.
I'm undetected.
Swear
Okay.
to God, he's trying to kill himself.
No. I was trying to read chat. I promise.
Yamato's got.
I didn't realize how close I was. I was completely ignoring the mini map. My mini map time was they're still shooting where they think I am because they know I have 123 hit points left.
All right, come here, buddy.
All right, chat. I successfully did die.
I'm getting smacked. Mainly because I'm on my own versus arguably nearly 3 ships.
All right,
Unfortunately, I've taken the island between the Congo and myself, so that is always good.
If you want a minute to repair, I can smoke you in a second.
Oh yes, smoke me 3 kilometers away from the Kaiser.
Well, he can't see you, and your secondaries will go off. Well, now I'm spotted.
I'm under guaranteed detection. At like 3 kilometers, I believe. Turtleback armor scheme this. I mean, it did Citadel, 100% right, but. This is gonna hurt.
Alright, I may have tried to kill myself there, chat.
I think he did. What do you think? I think he did. 100% there. I think he's just trying to drink, guys. I lost my turret. And I messed up that shot, didn't I? I mean, not really, but I'm happy I got it. What is that? Oh, this hurts. Yes, Yamato is a resident historian until later notice. Oh, and the Koenig is going for me as well. That is lovely to know.
I have a decent knowledge of naval history, if I can find it wherever it ended up in my brain. But
I think it's gone from the drinking.
Well, yeah, at this point, good luck. Yeah, this is a pull the slot machine handle and see what happens. But
come on, pop this heal, pop the heal. Give me heals. Give me heals, give me... Come on. No!
If you can live for just another second, you should be okay.
I like how you finished this.
Except the Koenig hit the island.
Double strike.
And killed me with his secondaries. So that's a bit unfortunate. I will say I blame the drinks. I blame the drinks on me not recognizing the way I was facing.
I think
but
that
other
was a
than
drunken
that,
torpedo salvo right there.
No, he wasn't supposed to run aground. He wasn't supposed to hit the island there. He was supposed to keep going. I would have had him, but
how you doing, buddy? Oh man. Well,
thank you, Uncle. Have a great day, bud. Hope that came through on stream. Me uncorking the
how's the voice quality, by the way?
Bourbon. Yeah, can you guys hear him? All right,
No,
I can.
is
Oh,
everything okay?
Jesus.
Is it waffly?
All
Does
right,
it get tunnel? Did you
number
get all
4
that?
is definitely more full than number 3. If I said I was not doing that on purpose, would you have a chance of believing me?
No, no. But it's
That's
okay. It's done now.
probably fair.
So,
What's done is done. Can't pour it back in, so bottoms up, chat. Oh, cool cat with that.
The
What?
next assigned topic we have to discuss,
With that hat.
by the way, is Cleveland. Possible nerfs for the Cleveland. What do you think? Because I think the Cleveland itself is not OP, but because of the equilibrium power skill, heavy admirals in game under influence, I probably would bet quite a few. But yeah, as I was saying, the Cleveland, I don't think the Cleveland itself is overpowered, but the EOP skill gives it that overpower. It takes it over the edge. I think it's strong, but because of EOP, it takes it over the edge.
I really have no argument against that. I agree pretty much 100% with that. I think
But what
that,
would you do if you were wargaming? What do you think they're going to do, for example? Like, what is this Conan?
Well, I think that... Well, here's a question. Are you asking what I think or what I hope?
You know what? Let's go for what you think.
What I think. What I think is going to happen in Legends is the same thing that happened in PC. It's just going to be a slight power creep as things get released to encourage people to spend money. And that may be the old cynical man in me. Grumpy old fart.
Health.
But
what is this?
it's a worry that I have, I guess, is the best way I can put
this
that.
one. Yeah.
Hate to be Debbie Downer there.
Yeah. I couldn't carry this one, guys. I'm sorry. Communicating with chat.
He couldn't overcome me.
Yeah. And I'm having a teammates that are willing, trying to kill themselves, you know. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight to win, I'll tell you that. You got an Emerald versus a T-22 with 381 health. I really should find out what happened, what's been going on in these past games as well. Cleveland would be hard to get.
You know, that's funny. That's funny, Monk. If you check out chat, Miss Yamato also agrees. I think we're all, this is a 3 for 3, think that the Cleveland can be hard to counter, but it's mainly EOP that needs to change, if any.
You know what? I bet it's something that we all agree on as well, or maybe you might change, but Diamagi could definitely use a rebuff to its former self. You know? I don't think that would be overpowered at all, particularly with today's meta. Oh no. T-22, don't do it! Don't do it, T-22!
I'm in the unfortunate circumstance where I'm the only person between the three of us that don't have an Amagi yet. And that's
why is he chasing an Emerald at full health? 328 hit points. Go for the base, please.
Alright, Miss Yamato brings up that Japanese accuracy needs a change. And I want to say that I'm not 100%... I'm not against that, but how do you keep the Japanese unique while not making them too strong? Because I think... correct me if I'm wrong here.
Accuracy?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong here, but tier for tier, the Japanese battleships, I think is what we're talking about mainly,
yes,
is they have the longest range, and they have generally the biggest guns at the tier. And not necessarily they're the only ones with the big guns,
generally
but they
the
always...
guns and the longest ranges. They excel at ranged encounters. They have better accuracy at range. And they have insufficient armor unless fully angled.
Well, can that be balanced with? Because I understand that range accuracy should be excellent, more reliable.
It's exactly the opposite of the Russians, basically. You know, it gets more.
Is there? But is the game capable of improving accuracy at long range while decreasing accuracy at short range? I don't know if that's a game engine maybe shortcoming. If they can do that.
I don't know. This is a very interesting game here. Who's gonna win? I think the T22. This could be a draw here.
No, if he gets in the cap, he's going to prevent some point gains. If he
Look at
prevents
it, they're
one
both in cap.
tick,
They're both in the cap.
oh,
Look at this.
I can't. I went back to the port.
What do you think? Who do you
Is
think's gonna win this game, chat? Because I'm actually very interested. This is
Well,
quite a nail biter here.
I'll wait. When do you want me to give my prediction? Because I know who's going to win.
You know who's gonna win? Put your prediction
Yeah.
out then. Go for it. Let's see.
The red team, because they're
The
further
red
along
team.
in the capture process.
You think that? But look at the
Well,
capture progress.
you know that, but look at the score. Neither, unless the
Is it
red
red?
team's cruiser goes out of the cap, we lose.
He might go at the cap though.
He's
It's
got to
very
be
close.
dumber than I am, and I mean,
This T22 was chasing after the emeralds, so he could have capped way earlier. Oh no, this is a complete red team victory here.
yep. And unless the
look, the emerald
T20,
left the
yeah,
cap.
there's nothing you can do.
Have you seen him leave the cap? No.
Red team victory. Oh,
No point
He's
difference
spotted.
in here.
but he's
They're
not
not
going to
gonna
go out of the
capture
cap.
time.
He's not. Nope.
Yeah, I think this is a loss here. That's a shame. Very close though. Very interesting, at least the last bit there. And he's leaving.
That was an unusually
Why did
close
he-
game for World of Warships.
Why did he leave the cap? He's got 17
Because-
seconds to defeat him. If he was going to do that, he would have done it ages ago. They're not going to
Well,
even arrive. Okay, this is
Monk-
tier 4 for you guys. I'm not even up.
No, hold
frustrating
on,
me.
hold on, Monk. In our destroyer's defense, it is because the cruiser was in the cap before us and stopped us accruing points. Our destroyer had completely just blown the opportunity to win the game by going on the cap. He needed to immediately go back and kill the cruiser.
Alright, so let's see how we've done so far, by the way. So far, we've won every single game, bar 2. Yamato, we did well in.
Oh, hold on, Monk. Can you go back to the games and see what's the first one I died at?
Second game, I think.
All right, so the second game I died, and then you two were able to carry me to 2 more wins.
And multiple more wins. You didn't die the third game. You and Baltimore.
McDonald's fries are good as long as they're not cold. If you get them as soon as they come out of the fryer, they're okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I didn't see the cold part. Yep, cold McDonald's fries are the worst.
Cold McDonald's fries. Where are you getting that from?
Chat, Mr. Raygun said, "Oh no, cold McDonald's fries."
Okay, so let's go up to tier 5.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for a. I'm not sure now. What's over? Force fight or something else? You guys pick what you want me to run tier 5. Anything you want.
What's really easy to die in? Let's see here.
I'm thinking Trento for now, but someone else, please feel free. I will remember the countdown this time. That is important.
All right, chat. We got tier 5.
Starting kit right here. Alright, so possible Cleveland nerfs would be fixing EOP. I think that we can all agree on that one.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, real quick to end the EOP discussion completely. What do you think the fix is? I personally think it is just not increasing the fire chance penalty by a lot. Because if you're going to do damage with the shells, you really need to have that reduced. So, Monk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy to disagree with that one. Actually, to be honest.
Real quick, so Miss Yamato can comment on that if she wants to in the chat. I'm going to count down. When you see go, hit your X. Monk's
hold on one
going to
second.
be hitting it. Oh, we were waiting.
Okay,
Oh,
go for it when you're ready.
All right.
Just refreshing my screen.
I'm-
Just a minute.
I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, go. Monk is gonna press on go, so you guys do with that what you will.
So fire chance reduction restricting to calibers under 180mm. Yamato suggestion. 51k salvo on a Yami. Well, that's good to know, Regan. I'm happy you're not trying to stream snipers. Though I would be interested to see, to be honest. I would. It's quite. I've not actually had this experience. It's my first time streaming, so I would be
I
happy to
will
see it.
disagree with Miss Yamato on the second part because I don't think if you reduce the fire chance by that much, the things that should be firing, I mean, you should be firing AP anyway. If you're shooting at that, you're just hurting yourself. If you ask me, that's just my personal opinion. But
I would agree in that one, but again, it's
I,
up to preference.
I'm not totally opposed to it. I just don't think it's necessary, and I don't know. And there are the predictive torpedoes from Monk. If Miss Yamato were playing with us, I'm sure I'd get some from her.
Oh yeah, you would. You would certainly get these. You should see this, guys. Take a look at what's left here.
You know, while we're getting started here on this game, I'll since Raygun brings up he got a 51k salvo on a Yamato. Don't be so scared of the Yamato. Like I said, I tell your friends it's not that. I mean, it's scary. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that terrifying.
He's gonna tell these guys, don't be scared of the Yamato, and then get themselves smacked for like 40k or death strike.
No, it's respect the Yamato. Definitely respect those 18.2-inch guns. Definitely respect them. But if you have if you have a Richelieu and a Jean Bart together, you're better than a Yamato.
I would not say
don't.
That. I would
well,
heavily disagree. You picked the worst ship to fight a Jean Bart, to fight a Yamato. Other ships have more than 32mm elsewhere that the Yamato cannot overmatch, and the Richelieu and Jean Bart are one of the few ships that have a really bad armor scheme, particularly for the Yamato. As a Yamato player, I can tell you off the bat those are the worst ships to fight against.
Alright, chat, this may be the whiskey talking, but I want a Cap B with this destroyer.
Yes, you want a Cap B with all the ships there and the destroyer there. I'm having a field day of these destroyers. Don't fear it, respect it. Only fear if I'm sailing.
Yes, only be scared of it if Monk's sailing it, not because...
No, that was Yamato's thing, no.
Oh. Yeah, she's... Yeah.
Mayhem? I wish I had HE right now, but I'll switch.
Alright, I may not have actually got credit for capturing B, but I think I'm in a good position, chat.
I broke the torpedo tubes. That's a lot of battleships. I don't know why I didn't notice this sooner, to be honest. That was bad. New Mexico? No. Okay. Let's see, we got Lincoln Knife and Cavalry. Not gonna drink.
Almost got the Pensacola chat. Well, is that? I guess that's all the discussion on the Cleveland, by the way.
Yes.
Back to what we're supposed to be here for.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, this King George might run into my torps. I think I'll... Yes, 2 of them. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This guy somehow has something me down. No torpedoes available. Sweats nervously, yes. I believe that's directed towards the Yamato though. But still, I'll take it as my thing. My way. Let's try. If he's setting torpedoes, we'll
I could have totally had a double strike because my first salvo killed the whatever that was before.
Sorry, buddy.
Hey, Duramo joined us. He finally understood why I didn't get back to him. Yeah, sorry for not getting back to you, Duramo. This is what I've been doing while you've been actually talking to me, trying to get me to talk to you. You see, we're on YouTube, so we're clearly much more important than everyday plebs. Oh my God.
Well,
You there?
we tried there.
That was... We won, right? That was
We
good.
did well. Yeah, we did well. Alright, Dreamo. Dream was a very good player if you guys didn't know Dreamo. Recommend.
Yes. Yes.
Not fighting.
He won't tell you about it. He won't shill himself, so we'll shill him for him. Go look him up on YouTube if you're after the stream if you feel like watching some excellent play. Monk, how do you keep beating me? Is the bourbon not working? Do I need to drink more? Monk, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
No, there we go. No, yeah. That's normal, mate. Don't worry about it. I think I'll go for the Jealous. I like the Jealous.
Oh, tier 6.
Okay, Dreamo, see if you can get in a match, and then you see how scary he is. Is everyone ready, by the way? Because I kind of want to fight one of you guys now.
Yeah, let's see if we can catch you guys. I'm gonna count down in the chat 3, 2, 1, and then go. And when I push go, you guys hit X. Let's see how not shite I can be at this.
Oh, hold on. Tell me when you're starting, Matt.
I'm starting.
Whoa.
There we go. I think you were a little premature on the last one. Trust me, I know what it's like to have that happen.
I'm trying to reload the chat. It's just he doesn't pop up as much. It's kind of difficult on that one. See what's going on here. Well, we've got 13 people watching the stream. We're getting there. Definitely building up a rapport here. We discussed a lot of topics, I think. I know we've been on and off with the topics, but I think we discussed a fair amount.
Yeah, I think we have. I know we had some. I think we had some other things lined up to discuss too, as well.
No, I've been looking at the thing. I think that's everything we discussed.
Oh, do you realize we've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes?
I think we're fine the way we are. We can continue a little bit longer, I think.
I don't mind at all. I'm impressed with how well my voice and how few deaths I've had. I'm surprised.
I think you've been doing rather well. You've been doing rather well, but I think what's going on? I didn't think the torpedo angles was this bad on the Jervis. Looking at it, it's
No, they're horrible. They're
I didn't
disgustingly
know
bad.
that. I've never really paid much heed or noticed. Wow.
I don't have the Lightning yet. The Jervis is where I'm at on that the British destroyer tree. That's probably going to be my next tier 10 is the Lightning.
All right, so Yamato wants to talk about CVs. I was gonna hold off this topic, but I guess
If
it's
we're
worth
here,
discussing.
I have a lot of stuff to say.
You know what? I'm gonna stay quiet for this one. You know, 'cause I do not have any experience on it.
All right. Well,
I'll be providing entertaining gameplay. Hopefully, you guys can debate it out. I will
all
be
right.
chipping in occasionally.
Chat. Since we got a little 11 people in chat here. Just real quick before we start any discussion, do you guys want to see carriers in warships, Legends, or not? Just a yes or no if you want to. And then Miss Yamato, I'll let you have the table on what you think about carriers in warships, Legends. And while
Splits and lines. What do you mean by splits and lines? Oh, Oh, wow. Okay, then I just don't mind me.
oh, I think he means splits in, like, for example, the USN alternate battleship line that contains
Oh my god.
the Fat Boy. That's a whole different line now in PC.
Okay, we've got a Cleveland here who's rushing a Wichita. He's lost 10k health, so I'm assuming everyone's going for him, which is nice to see. I'm well in his radar range and I can't do anything about it. If I smoke up, he's just gonna pop his radar and then murder me. So my best bet is to hang on. Sorry, you were saying, yes, how they built the splits and lines. I think there'd be plenty more splits and lines as well, just on the side topic there, because we are discussing quite a big topic with carriers. Is that thing still not dead?
I'm still waiting for what Miss Yamato thinks about carriers in Legends first, and I'll bounce off of her since we're playing the game. And I really want to drink a little bit. I mean, I don't want to drink, so I don't want to die. You didn't hear that, chat. That didn't. We'll remove that in post,
buddy.
right?
Listen here. This guy here is a prime example of ships not utilizing their power. It's not often you see a Jervis outgun a Cleveland. Oh, never mind.
He totally didn't have help from an Atlanta, chat. Totally didn't. With carriers on console, obviously commanders need rework. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely. I think the biggest worry is that it's going to make destroyers irrelevant, and I think that's a valid concern for people to have. Oh, nice. Did you smoke up? That's why we can't see anything.
No. Tactical beaching, like most powerful thing in the game.
Chat, please tell Monk to spot if you can. I don't think.
Negative. Screw your spotting. I've got a minute till my torpedoes reload, so I need to be very careful. But yes,
yeah, don't get spotted, but spot. Yeah, I think it's a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't push out.
That's fair.
Why should I listen to a drunk solicitor?
Listen, that smoke screen is in the perfect spot.
Yeah, it will be, and then it won't be. Of course, the secondary is to get my gun. Okay, come on, you're talking about CVs.
Yes. The biggest. My thought is that it's going to add a fourth dimension to the rock paper scissors gameplay. That is kind of warships. Monk, you kind of agree it's rock paper scissors right now?
Yeah, Yeah, I would say so. But then again, it could be anyone's game. You just saw me gun down. I know you
Oh
finished it
yeah,
out, but
yeah,
you just saw me gun
yeah.
gun down.
Definitely, skill plays a factor. It's not like any destroyer can beat any battleship, etc., etc. But it's going to add a new dimension to where I'm spotted. Don't want to die by Colorado, right? Oh, Colorado's shooting me. I don't want to
Sharkman,
take another
hello,
drink yet.
Sharkman. Sharkman is, my goodness, I'm not gonna get his cap, am I? I don't like you, Sharkman, right now.
Yeah, that seems to be the difficulty when it comes to balancing carriers. Is is AA supposed to be effective or not? And I don't know how you balance them. It's
Is the Harry Potter building not designed? That is one armored wolf taken out of the fight, and one beached monk. He survived. What is this? Well, this is what my guns are for.
Smoke generator activated.
I'm so glad chat's watching your gameplay rather than mine, because mine is just sitting behind an island and just lobbing shells.
Technically, I'm doing the same thing. Trying to get the fire in this guy to finish him off. Trying to... There's a fire? I don't know. Is it on? It's on it. Okay. That should be a kill then. I think he's healing me, so that might be a problem. 10 seconds left in the smoke. Right, that Colorado should be down. Okay, it's alright, don't mind me.
DVs get essentially limited planes. Yeah, I think the reason, CVs, that is a leftover problem from when carriers were too powerful, when it was the top-down RTS gameplay. Now, chat, I don't know how much you guys know about old carrier gameplay versus new carrier gameplay on PC. But after the Great Carrier rework, carriers used to be a top-down. That's what they call it. Those are war games words.
Said like a funny way. Rework.
Oh, rework.
I completely messed it up.
But yeah, I think it's suffering from the fact that CVs either got stripped of planes or it didn't matter. And there was no in between. It was very
I think
weird.
it's very hard to balance them, because if you nerf them too much, they become useless. But if you make them justifiable, they become very powerful. So.
All right, Monk. I want to point something out, and to chat. If I were trying to die, I am in the easiest thing to try and die in.
Well, you're not gonna die, so we're drinking for you. So a lot of talk from this Yamato right now.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how they actually balance it, because I guess getting back to, while we're not in a game, getting back to my point about the rock paper scissors aspect is, right now destroyers, I think, are a little bit too influential on the outcome of the game, and that's because there are essentially four aspects of the game when it comes to winning the game, right? There is having extra hit points and armor to prevent your team from reaching 0 hit points. There is capping bases in order to win on points. There's spotting, which is to aid your teammates in not having to trade their hit points to do damage. And then there's doing damage. And right now, cruisers are king of just doing damage. Battleships are king.
When
Yes.
you have a chance, let's pick a tier 7 and look at the countdown. But you're saying, I'll take over what you're saying. You said the battleships are the ones that deal at the high damage. The cruisers are
Yeah.
a general support role that can take out destroyers, and the destroyers are generally spotting slash killing the battleships. The carriers do add up to that mix, and they do create. When you do, we can do the countdown options before I
All right.
continue
Yep.
on.
I'm just going to announce when you see a go in chat. Go if you want to try and stream snipe us.
Let's not stream snipe, just join our match.
Or yeah, join the match with us.
1, go. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You. Right now, destroyers are the best ship in the game to spot and to cap. And what will happen is, with the addition of carriers, destroyers will no longer be the best ship in the game to spot, because carriers do not have to risk their ship at all.
The thing
to
about
spot.
destroyers is they rely on their detection, and
Mm-hmm.
because there's no carriers in the game, that these destroyers can do what they want when they're a suitable range from anything you want to be. Radar is the only real counter to a well-played destroyer captain who does not get extremely close, because an Akatsuki, in this example, because it's a character on the team,
Or if he hasn't had 4 shots of bourbon.
if he doesn't want to get detected, then he's a relatively good player. There's relatively few ships that can get him spotted. He's the stealthiest boat in the game. The only thing that's going to spot him is maybe other destroyers. Which means the only counter to Aggro, assuming you get running him with a certain special cruiser, you need to be careful about that. It's just another destroyer that's going to spot him. So you need to be careful about that class.
Yeah, right now the only counter to a destroyer is another destroyer, except for a 30-second cooldown, a 30-second consumable on a 2-minute cooldown, essentially, right?
Or a ridiculously fast cruiser, which some of them are.
Yeah.
To get certain cruisers can counter that, but even with that,
the exception, not the rule.
Yes, a couple of exceptions to the rule, but yeah. Ooh, what is going on? Yeah, but yeah, sorry. You need to be careful about spotting as well, spotting and capping objectives, because they'll be flying over that. So it kind of push destroyers away from the cap, which I don't think is a good thing.
Oh, with Mishimato, see, I agree with you, except for the fact of how they're implemented currently on PC, and I have to go under the assumption that carriers will have unlimited planes for now. Like,
I don't think
like,
will.
I don't know. I think it's tough to justify in a game where you can essentially make yourself useless. Like a carrier with if the carrier is deplaned, he is completely worthless. He might as well go back to port. I mean, not entirely, but essentially, right?
I want to hit them with my sword. That's all I'm going to say to that one.
I'm not going to lie about that. I too do want that.
What are you doing to this poor guy?
I'm actually curious what I'm spotted by right now.
The destroyer. Didn't
he should be in the smoke.
There's another one, see? 2 smoke screens.
Oh, yeah.
I spotted them. Oh, I'm spotted. Wow, is that close?
Nice work.
Oh, he's very close. Very close to me. I would very much like your help here.
I'm coming. Oh, shit. Benson caught me with my pants down.
Ah, this is hurting. I mean, the Benson's really dead, just gonna highlight that.
Yeah, I'm coming. I just had to get away from him.
That's the right pickle here. All 3 destroyers are after me.
Yeah, listen, Chet, look where Monk is, and then you tell me that I'm the one trying to get myself killed.
This is not good. Jerks. Oh, jerks. What is that I'm getting smacked by?
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Fire!
Can you get unspotted or not?
I don't think you realize that what I was
No, I
situation I was
didn't.
in. Oof, that was rough. Rough indeed. Horrible spot, yeah, yeah.
Reporting the target
100% right.
position.
100,000,000% right. It didn't help that, you know, a certain Fletcher was not shooting torpedoes towards the heap of battleships chasing us down.
I was! My torpedoes are on reload because I did that.
Okay, I see. Well, I think it's time for you to bail as well. But we'll see. Eyes on you now. Now it's time to be good. And not don't put what I did there. So yeah, if you lose the squadron, and you're essentially just a flying, just a sailing pinata of hell, you know.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of the balance of the carriers. Oh,
Attention. Reporting the target position.
this could be a rip. Is he gonna take the Jervis with him? No. That's good. Is he gonna get speakers off if he has them?
Nope, I do not.
Good switch to B and well, that was a very interesting short game.
That was a very interestingly short game. Our team left us, and their team,
fight is
their
doomed,
entire
yeah.
team's over here. Actually, now that you mention it,
And the Odin's the next target to be picked. This team pushed very aggressively, and that was the right call. They did really well. They may have killed just us, but look at their whole team's focus at one point. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. This Iowa has got 3 shots in a lot of them. This one here.
well, one of their destroyers is on precariously low health. He can't get
I whittled
spotted
down the
at all.
Benson to nearly nothing. But he's got like 5k. Or like 3k, maybe 4k, something like that. Oh, I can't see it. Can I see the Benson? The Kagero's full. I didn't have a chance to hit the Kagero. Ooh, Odin's wet teeth. Nope. Oh, they get eyes on her?
Yeah, Austin,
No,
you're right.
dodge.
Our side was doomed. They all pushed, and our team
They all
didn't
pushed, and it was
stay.
just too many ships. I just took too much. I've got that bow armor, but from all
But
these
the
different
question
angles,
is,
it's not gonna save.
the question is, were we a reasonable speed bump? Was that
We were
reasonable
not a
for us
reasonable
to?
speed bump in the slightest.
No.
We were not. That's much. He didn't take it much. This is good. This is a good push. Don't get me wrong, but because they're all on one side, you have a lot of flanking shots here. Colorado can have a
Monk,
field day.
I apologize, but I'm going to have to take a break and then come back and IO chat another shot, I believe.
Okay then.
If you'll give me 30 seconds, sir.
30 seconds is perfectly fine. Don't worry. Alright. But yeah, I think carries will be interesting. Definitely. It's going to be an interesting topic to discuss. This is what I was watching from this stream. I could have focused on the gameplay, and we could focus on the gameplay, and if you guys want me to focus on the gameplay and just do a gameplay based stream, that's perfectly fine. But if you guys want me to do a discussion like we're doing a little bit, this could be interesting, you know. This could be the weekly thing you could cover and get your daily World of Warships news / feedback, you know. This could be interesting to have. Sorry, I've said it twice. This could be a fun way to interact with the latest news and get community feedback and these things. So I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I'm going to continue this for a little bit longer. You know, because it's the first stream. We've been, you know, getting people in and out. We're trying to find things out, trying to work out all these kinks. And just, you know, If you can, be great to bear with us. If not, it's always, you can watch this after the stream, after we've done the streaming, and then you can laugh at our mistakes, and then, you can get the interesting topics going. I believe between the three of us, we've got a general grasp of a lot of the World of Warships news and content here. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm an amazing player here. I'm not thinking I might back out here, and I'll show you what I mean. I'll return to port here. I thought actually not well. Do you guys want to see the result of this battle? That's the question. They've done it all very aggressive push. They're all whittled together. And I think they're going to lose as a result. I think our distraction actually did pay off. I say this, and I expect to lose Iowa. He is giving broadside to a heap of ships.
Apologies, Monk. Returned.
No worries, no worries.
I believe I owe chat and the viewers after the fact another shot. And Monk, at this point, I'm worried that one or two more deaths, and I'm actually going to pour more bourbon into the shot glass than it can fully contain.
You think?
Sorry, you broke up a little bit.
So
I didn't understand you.
So you need another shot in order to do something?
No, I'm sorry. I was saying that I think if I die 3 or 4 more times, I might end up trying to pour more bourbon in the shot glass than the shot glass itself can contain.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well. Okay, I think I'm going to back out of this fight here. I think this is a
That's
win.
probably a good idea.
It might be. It's very debatable. I think this could be a loss because they have a destroyer. Yeah. Alright, I'll back out for this one. We can do another legendary, or what do you guys, whatever you want to do. What do you think of the next campaign ship? That's a good question. I think it would be the Kitakami, maybe? That's my bet.
The campaign ship? The Kitakami? No, it's going to be the London. It's got to be the London.
Sorry, no, what do you mean? What did you say?
The guy said the next campaign ship.
Oh, the campaign ship. The Japanese gunboat destroyer? That's what I think it's going to be.
Mishimoto, what is it?
It could be, yeah. Could be a British heavy cruiser. Before we do that, we should countdown, if you want.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna. When you see go come up, press your button, and hopefully you'll get in with us if you want to try and get the same game as us.
All right, let's go. 3,
and
2.
Here we go. I'm glad that me taking shots is recorded for posterity's sake. I enjoy that.
Yes, let it be known that Celestial got himself drunk on the first stream.
This will be a good example of why you don't drink in warships.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least drink in Destroyer, anyway. That was a pretty piss-poor performance, if I don't say so myself.
That was bad from my part.
Okay, so Yamato thinks it'll be a British heavy cruiser. I agree with her. Monk thinks... What did you think it would be again? You think the Japanese gunboat?
Japanese gunboat destroyers, I believe, might come in.
I think those are closer than not, and I think sooner rather than later on those, I'd agree with you. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. It's a very...
Are we going to see any of the like the Canadian ships? I think a good question. Like I forget what the HMAS. Like there's some of the. I think there's an Australian ship or two on PC, and I think there's a Canadian ship or two on PC. I think Mishimoto can maybe back me up on that. Hey, Zarkun. I think I've only had to take 6 shots, which I think I managed to stretch into be about 8. We'll just keep that between you and me, though.
HE, he said. Sorry, it's busy there. What do we have here? Nice to see you, buddy. Alright. How you doing there, Trouble Buddy? Sarkin, always nice. The HMS Vampire.
That's a destroyer, I believe. Correct, Miss Yamato? I didn't even look at the team list yet.
Good luck and fair seas.
What do we have here? Sorry,
Let's give
2
them a
seconds.
hard time.
Yeah,
Haida is isn't that a Leander class cruiser?
I think it is. I think it's
See,
very similar
listen,
to Xander.
Alcohol helps me remember things. Chat.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm just the
Oh.
only collective-headed one here.
This island isn't big enough to hide me, Monk.
I don't know what you're talking about yourself. Like, I'm a bit bigger than you, just a tad. Just a tad bigger. He does a destroyer. Okay, we're completely wrong. Just want to hide that.
Okay, Haida was a destroyer.
that
We
was
were
fun.
all awful.
I think we wrap it up relatively soon as well, because we discussed everything
Yep.
we have to do.
Yeah, we've discussed all the topics. Is there anything chat wants to ask us before we...
Yes.
Oh, hey, I
Also-
Citadel of Cleveland.
Oh wow, what is this?
That's not something you see every day.
I just overpanned them, but you know. I understand why they
Cleveland.
overpanned, but you know, still. I do have the biggest gun in the game. If I don't overpan, I wouldn't do that.
Shouldn't be that shocked.
Kinda just grateful I hit him.
Well, I've been Citadeled by something, so I'm gonna run.
Alright, Odin's coming in. I sent him some love. Love from Japan. Okay. Oh, I didn't send him that much love though. He didn't get a very good Valentine's card, it was a bit late. Didn't pay for first class delivery. Oh.
Okay, Monk, we've been through this before, and the concealment on my Alaska is 11.6, right?
I believe so.
So this Odin is 11.3 from me, and he can't see me. I'm confused.
Are you sailing away from him?
I am.
That could be the reason, I guess. But I didn't know the concealment in your particular boat. I know
I'm
that,
so
right?
confused. I'm so confused. Chat, do you have any idea why that would happen?
Pan-Asian destroyers? An idea of that, by the way.
Deepwater Torps. They have to figure out how they're going to work those in Legends first with that, I imagine.
That was a good one. I'm getting there. I'm getting whittled down over here by by the majority of stuff here. I don't know if Taz, you're still watching. I am angling as a normal ship would angle, but this is only at longer to medium ranges. Like close range, I'd go bow on, straight bow on. Taking out a gun to it. What is the other ships? That's bad.
The Alabama just Citadel me for like 19,000.
More than isn't there? Yeah. This looks death. I see death. Of Cleveland coming. I was gonna say it's just us holding the slide, but we have a Yamato on our side, so that was nice.
Yeah, the deep water torpedoes. It's. They're hard to spot, but they only hit. Well, there's the deep water torpedoes that can't hit destroyers, and there's super deep water, I believe, that can only hit battleships and aircraft carriers.
I think it can hit cruisers as well. This is not really.
Regular deep water torpedoes can. The super deep water can't. I can't remember.
I didn't even know there even was super deep water torpedoes.
There was, yeah. There is that can't hit cruisers.
You gotta remember, this is a World of Warships Legends stream. This is not World of Warships HD.
True.
People do not come.
Well,
but
we're talking about what might be added. And she brought up the Pan Asian destroyers.
Alright, come here, Alabama. Come here. I'm having some very mixed results. 59,000 units is not very good Yamato game. I'd like to end up in a good game, so let's see if I can get a good one going. Deep water torps. Oh my god. I completely forgot to show Taz the build. Good stuff. Yep. Thanks guys for reminding me. I believe it's all someone else's fault, not mine. Oh.
Yeah, chat. Why didn't you remind us?
Oh God, why? Why?
So I shot at the Alabama and ended up hitting the Kerr first. Well, they're all in C, like all of them, except our Yamato, who is backing up to the border.
I'm at least gonna watch these shots. This is gonna be my one good shot for the game. 3 over pens. Okay, never mind. That is not how to play the Yamato, that is how to play a battleship rotating from a flank. Commonwealth nations are separate nations. I'm pretty sure they are. I might finish this with another legendary. I might go for the Ghost first. Yeah, we got left out to try, yeah.
I probably shouldn't be shooting.
This Yamato's full health, by the way.
Spotted.
He's at the back of the map and he's full health. By the way, I can stick it over there.
Yep.
His name already tells me so much about him. I'm not to roast people, but yeah. Just having to hold back the team here. This Go Secure for us played really well with the push. That was a very aggressive push. So, our team have conquered C. Congratulations. Well, that's
we
the
have
Bismarck
successfully.
camel. Okay, right. Oh, the Wichita's messing around. Love it.
If you're watching me, oh no, you're not watching.
No, I'm not watching you at the minute. I'm watching this camel.
It's probably a good idea. I'm not very. I'm not in an exciting position yet.
The Bismarck can transform as camel. The fires are blue and electrical based. Really quite cool. Nice retouch they added. Give them credit's due. That does look nice. What is this? Yeah, what is it? I can swap onto you in a minute, but something tells you you're not having an engaging fight.
I am not. I finally dropped detection because that stupid destroyer that they have.
I mean, isn't it your job to get rid of the destroyer as a super battle X?
As a super cruiser? No, my job is to kill cruisers, and there is a bit of a lack of them at the moment.
I mean, what's the radar for, though? Come on. Their Yamato is pretty healthy. Fletcher missed these two pings, but let's try. Ogami's been unspotted. This is very... I mean, it feels like this game's over and no one's died.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, technically we're winning. Like, it's
I mean, you're
weird
giving
how we're
broadside to
winning.
that Grusker first. Just keep an eye out. I know you're not spotted, are you? Know?
Yeah, I'm debating when I want to turn in and shoot, and I think it's actually now.
I think it's turning away and shooting would be better, no?
You think? I need to keep
mean,
running? I can bow tank both of those.
I would
They're
keep
both
running.
at the same angle.
Keep running, there's no need to die.
You're not wrong.
I would just keep
now
running.
I'm spotted.
Mother duck. Oh no. No. American radar is supportive radar. What do you mean by supportive radar, Mr. Yamato?
In the Alaska, because we only get to take advantage of one, maybe two shots with it.
The thing about the Alaska and other radar cruisers for the Americans, it lasts the longest. Because the Russians are not as much. Good angling there. Look at this, we're still doing well.
That's a nice change of pace. It's a welcome change of pace.
You should use it to allow the team to kill them. Yeah, of course. I agree, I'm with it. Yeah, if you could just hang and stay alive, we can win on points here.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because they were so evident and focused in killing us. You know? That they've completely ignored the caps. I say this, and literally as I say this, capturing Area B.
I think we have a big enough lead, but if I can engage Sekatsuki, I will.
It's a maybe. And we're going to lose our Fletcher. I don't think the lead's going to be big enough. And this Fletcher's individually firing his guns, making the timer for his detection loss. I don't think he's going to lose detection.
Oh, I put a 2500.
He just witnessed a Fletcher lose to Nakatsuki in a gunfight.
That's embarrassing.
I wouldn't not that bad to be honest though, because the Fletcher was in very low health. I say that, the witch tab is right here, and should have helped him out. This looks like a loss. What are you doing there? Let's back in. There you are. You need to push and kill that destroyer, I think. Or the Mogami. No, Mogami looks nice. He looks really nice to kill.
Oh, I think I got the car first. Unless he puts out the fire. He put out the fire.
Oh, someone got him. If you can get rid of that Mogami, this could be a win.
Oh, alright. That Akatsuki's spotted again.
He needs to die.
I think I might got him.
Yes, brilliant. Celestial for the carry.
Well, I don't know about all that.
I disagree. I think you're doing extremely well.
That Yamato, man. Oh no, he's not shooting at me, thankfully. Okay, I'm gonna go unspotted and try not to die.
48 seconds left. We just need to stay alive. We just need to stay alive. I mean, you could even die. It'd be fine. As long as you don't lose everything at once. I mean, there's two low ships with two ships on low health. I wonder if you have a heal. I wonder if he has a heal. Oh,
I'm unspotted and I have no heal left.
Oh my god, what is this? The eye was low. I was dead. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. As you go, Mr. Brigham. This is a potential clutch win or a clutch loss here. I think we've won this. Touch wood. We've got it. Oh.
Oh, that was a close one, chat. Hey, Bringer. Yeah, it's going. I didn't die there, so I don't get to drink, unfortunately. I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'd be drunk by now, I'll tell you that. Celestial beat me. Now you know it's getting late.
Hey, little info because I am 6+ shots in. The reason that I can play like I can is because I'm 6'5" and about 220 pounds, and old AF, I think is what the kids are saying nowadays. Nowadays.
Mhm.
Okay, that may have been a little evidence of the drinking.
Something tells me that. Okay then. Something tells me I should end the stream on a good one. So, would you say is your signature ship? Because I do love my Maggie. So I think I'm
My
gonna put it
signature
as my
ship
final.
is the Fletcher, and I'll try and do her justice.
Oh, your signature ship? Like,
Hmm.
I just really like. It's a shame how they murdered it in terms of the balancing factor. But this is the
Well, they
last
didn't
game,
murder.
guys, for me.
Yep.
And
So get any questions in you want to ask. We're pretty much done with the topics. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It's going to be a tier 7 if you want to try and get in the same game with us if you're playing. We appreciate everyone for showing up. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, Monk's going to go, and you can go as well. Here it comes, Monk.
all right, 3. Oh, there's Mr. Ghosty Gaming just about to saying hi. Okay, there we go.
Howdy, Gowsy. How you doing, bud?
Nice to
Appreciate you
see you in the
showing up
stream, buddy.
on the tail end.
You just finished yours. Oh, we're just about to finish ours as well.
Oh, that explains what it is. Is they heard I was going to be here, so they're like, "Fuck no! Hopefully someone else is streaming."
Yeah, we didn't pick the best time. Or at least the both of us didn't, at least. But I think we did relatively well. I'm happy with what we did. I mean, it could have been better. It could have been a lot worse though. And both says there. I really appreciate
Well,
any you guys sticking around, hanging on to the end. It'd be lovely. Oh, good stream there again. Yeah, I really hope you all helped out, and that was great. Hope you all enjoyed this, and thank you very much. So
uh,
hopefully I'm gonna kick some
I,
ass here. Oh,
I hope you don't mind if I shill that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at noon.
oh yes, fine, of course.
Um, and if you guys can join me on my channel there, noon Eastern Standard Time. That'll be 4.5 hours before this stream started today, if you're interested. But
Hmm.
my wife has given me permission to do a stream with you guys, so I figured I'd take advantage as long as I have permission.
You were actually
Uh,
on mute while saying bye. Ugh. I
uh,
wish I could stream a little bit longer as well. Like, just, because I think we're picking up a little bit that I'm saying this. But, no, I
that's
think we're
okay.
pretty good.
I think we had a fair amount of viewership tonight.
I think we did
There
really
you
well.
go. How tall are you, Monk? Josh
Oh,
Josh Scott wants to know.
I think I'm relatively small, like 5'6". I mean, the British
But
people
he
here
lives
don't
in.
really bother about the height too much.
Yeah, Bringer. If that's the case, if I want to stream with you,
Fire on the target.
yeah,
Planning on, at least.
you your ISP has decided you've had enough, or maybe your ISP has decided I've had enough. I don't know.
One or the other. This may give me advantage or disadvantage, depending on what happens. So far, I'm going to call it advantage. Because this Cleveland is struggling. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Spoke way too soon. Oh, wow. I think I might be... Goodness, I don't know if you guys can still hear this. At this point.
We can,
Amazingly so.
or at least I can anyway.
Oh,
That Udachi picked the wrong place to go.
I picked the wrong place to go. If you guys can all still hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but... Ooh, triple fire. This Cleveland is insane, man. Oh my god. What is this? Cleveland OP, please nerf. Oh my. Triple fire and a flooding. I am losing health at a very extreme rate. Torpedoes are coming in, and I don't think I much right. Is this torpedo gonna kill me, or am I gonna? I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. Oh my god. That was not a good game to end the stream on, but my internet quality is failing me pretty hard for work. Well, indeed. Yeah, that was rough.
Can I survive a Cleveland?
I didn't tell you that.
You got about 25 seconds. Chat, what do you think? Doesn't look like it. Oh.
25 seconds? Oh my god, you're just... Ugh. Well, at least we've been out together, I guess.
Something like that.
Well, we were fighting 2U-3D dashies, by the way.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Definitely before we end the stream, I owe chat something.
Oh, I wasn't doing this.
It hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We'll take one more shot for you, chat. Oh, man. And my wife will have to pay. My wife will have to pay the consequences.
Yeah, I feel the stream was just an excuse for us to get drunk.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Those were that is lies and slander.
Mm-hmm. Oh well then. All right. I didn't expect to end that quickly, but that was yeah. That's per the Cleveland, a couple of Udashis, and a whole lot of bad internet connection. I'm thinking of going.
And the drunk destroyer.
What?
And the drunk destroyer.
I mean, yes. I don't think that was on you. I don't think you could have done anything there. I guess you could have smoked me out, but I don't think I could have done anything there. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for a couple of mishaps. This is bound to happen on my first stream. Same here with the guys at Lighthouse. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this. Please tell me as much as you can. Much feedback as possible would be great. Please check the description out for Solicitor's channel and Yamato's channel. Sadly, Yamato didn't speak to us today. I was hoping she would. Maybe next time. So yeah, I think I'll not here long, but nice one. Alright, no worries, thanks, man. I don't know if you kind of caught me at the tail end and arguably the worst part of our stream. Right. So yeah, so start. You gonna say your farewells, and Yamato, you can say your farewells as well.
I think I will. I will say thanks, guys, everyone who showed up. We appreciate all the feedback you guys want to give us. Anything that you want to see, you guys will help determine the direction that we go with this. We want to make it a weekly thing. Some of you guys want to come in and ask us questions and everything. So any feedback, make sure you check the link in the description for the Discord. I'm sure that had nothing to do with the bourbon. And if Miss Yamato has anything, I'm sure it'll show up in chat. But
I don't believe I have the link for the Discord in the chat at the minute. I recommend looking at the previous video, and you can take a look at that.
Look at his previous. Maybe when this one comes up, he can edit it and put it in there. If you're listening to this after we're done being live.
Wow, look at that! Look at the Yamato with the Decepticon skin.
That does look beautiful.
I mean, that Decepticon skin is nicely done. Oddly enough, the Autobots is not good.
I'm not gonna lie. Purple makes my clothes fall off. That's very beautiful. I love the color purple.
Okay, but too much information.
On that note,
that's fine.
On that bombshell.
Yamato, have you said your goodbyes before I finish this up here? I'm assuming she has. You need to get a mic, Yamato. I swear to God. Next stream, you're getting a mic. Don't drunk and in charge of worship. Yep.
If you want to learn anything from this stream, take that. That's a good advice.
Alright, okay. For that much further ado, I think I'll call this one an end here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.